time I don't wear socks. But when I'm on stream, sometimes they're like, "Hey, go do push-ups," and then I have to show my entire body doing push-ups.
You don't want to show
so
like you're just raw grippers.
yeah, and you
Uncensored.
know that I'm not gonna do that for free. But even
Respect
beyond that, even beyond that, I stand up while I'm streaming, and wearing socks helps with foot fatigue. Makes it so that my feet don't get so tired as fast. And
Sure.
lastly, when I was in high school, I had ingrown toenails and had to get part of my big toenail removed. Only like a fifth on the side. It doesn't look gross, but like I'd still rather not, I'd rather not show that off. You know?
Yeah, sure. I agree. Also, Drew, are we gonna announce like your reactive image right now? We're gonna talk about it.
I forgot about that. So during CB's fundathon that recently ended, a bunch of people, including myself, joined the Gollum Union. We are Legion. We are unionizing. We are going to bring respect back to the Middle Earth.
Yeah.
By representing the Gollum game, or
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be big. Trust.
And CB is fully on board and loves it.
Yeah, I believe CB would, but CB loves Nightmare Fuel, so that's like that's just them.
It's Lady Ray. Are you
Hi
guys in
CB,
on
how
that?
are you? Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
I am not. I didn't realize y'all had already opened a thing. My bad.
I just did. Sorry for being so late. I like completely spaced. My alarm went off to get ready for stream, and I looked at it and I was like, "Yep, I should get ready for stream," and then I just didn't.
It's okay. I got to engage in one of the weirdest conversations I've ever had because of it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. We were hypothesizing on what an Amish drive-by would look like.
Didn't Weird Al have a song about this?
Did he?
Amish Paradise? Gangster's Paradise? Amish Paradise?
I've heard Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah, he had Amish Paradise. Am I wrong, chat?
Is that song about Amish people doing drive-bys?
Well, I mean, it's about an Amish mob, like an Amish mafia.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I assume at some point he talks about drive-bys or something similar in that video.
Wait,
okay.
what?
Or song, rather.
I'll have to do further.
Weird Al
That seems like a good
singing about
source of research.
drive-bys?
What? What, Chunk?
Are you talking about Weird Al singing about drive-bys?
He did Amish Paradise, which was a spoof on Gangster's
yeah.
Paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in that video, he probably talked about it at some point.
So long.
I don't know if he did.
Anything you need?
Well, if it wasn't portrayed visually in the video, I am not interested, because that's the only part of the conversation that I was engaging in.
Actually, so true.
Because we were wondering about the hypotheticals of horse-drawn carriage and, like, oh, fuck, what are slingshots.
I know Amish people are like against technology. Well, some, it depends on the Amish.
Yeah.
Some people,
I know
some
nothing
Amish
about it. I'm
communities,
very uneducated.
some Amish communities are more against technology and modernization stuff than others. Some have cell phones. Like it depends on
True.
where they are. I assume it has something to do with like their religious beliefs, but I couldn't tell you. I'm not that educated.
Safest of travel.
So like, I imagine that there are definitely some Amish communities that would be like anti-gun because of the technology used to produce them. But in the same beat, would they then use like muskets?
I hope so.
Where's the line
like-
drawn in that case? It's the same
But
technology,
personally,
right?
I just think we should go back to ye old fighting anyway with like.
Agreed.
swords and
I mean, back
pitchforks.
then when the musket was first made, it wasn't technology. It was made by machines, but those machines weren't ran by electricity, but in the same
True.
way. Like what?
Is that the line? If
Where- yeah, where-
electricity is involved, then it's
Yeah.
tech.
That's a good question. Where do they draw the line? It's just they use crossbows. I mean, You're saying you say Amish drive-by, I say Amish crusade. Really depends.
I am decently educated about the Amish, oddly enough. Bella, please enlighten us.
Yeah,
Enlighten us on Amish people.
I have an Amish community somewhat close to me, so
Oh, interesting.
I very barely interact with them. We had a couple Amish people in my school.
Ooh. I knew one person who was Amish.
I like how
in high
I didn't
school.
even walk towards this and I still got put in the cutscene.
Interesting.
I didn't even move. Heard Amish communities are very sexist. I might be lying though. Again, it depends on the community, but like, yeah,
Follow her.
yeah,
But
that's pretty common, yeah.
Yeah, what a turnaround there.
I mean, like, think about it. Like, they're all about the old ways and not giving up the old ways. So that pretty easily leads to misogyny, homophobia, so on and so forth. You know, like.
It depends on what your definition of old ways is, right? Old ways to some people in the community is like 1999.
I state again. Then there would be misogynist and sexist and homophobic
Okay,
and
look,
racist.
it has like 3 years or 5 years or whatever.
Some places have.
Well, yeah. There's always work to be done.
We've already heard this, so I'm just gonna skip.
A child,
Yeah.
and yet
Sorry, guys. Y'all don't get to talk to Dear Jesus. And by Dear Jesus, I mean Dear Santa.
guide.
If you want to hear Dear Santa's words, you can watch the VODs.
We are
True.
Vargo.
We are Bible.
Drew Sutton Plays. Uploads all of them.
The Sentinel
YouTube.
long ago. The Sen and so
And
twisted.
so twisted.
Yes, this
Yes, this part. You are.
I'm like a DJ. A very bad one, but still a
Was there a vendor
DJ.
here last time?
No, you're
No, it was
thinking
in the
of
first
the
one.
big mommy milker.
No, I'm thinking of the person who I bought my gear from. They
Oh,
were,
no, that was
they were
like the-
somewhere in this section.
No, that was
of
like the
world.
jungle
This-
or something.
Was it?
Yeah.
Thought it was
Yeah,
Hey,
snowy
if it
for-
wasn't the jungle, either way, it wasn't here. It was
Okay.
different planet.
I thought it was the snowy planet.
I think the only vendor we've met here has been the milker. I think there's been a vendor on each planet except Earth. No, Earth had
Yeah, we have.
the plane guy.
Earth had the old dude, didn't he? Yeah. We just didn't get him the first run.
Desert had a one.
Or we didn't find him the first one.
Yeah, true.
I think we've.
Oh, I
thoroughly explored.
wanted to say this earlier, but we got caught up on Amish. This game is roguelite,
Oh.
not like. A stupid difference.
So it's light on rogues. Got it.
And definitely should be called something else that isn't roguelike and light. But yeah, because we're keeping our
There's
progress.
a big boy. I didn't even realize this is where we were at. I really thought we would have been somewhere.
One for each of us.
I miss the Romans every day. They're still around. They're just not. They're not the Roman Empire, but they're still
I hear
Romans.
Big bad noises.
There's
Y'all
enemies
fighting a
over
big
here.
boy? God, I'm so cold and frozen.
Hey John, how you doing?
Ugh. Me getting out of the bed in the morning.
Eh.
I just hear Debbie constantly fighting, but I don't see anything.
Yeah.
I'm doing good.
Good. I'm glad. Thank you for the 2 months. Hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. Once again, you now have the rarest sub badge that exists, the 2-month badge.
That thing was
Hey,
tanky.
I don't like those enemies. Healing.
Thanks.
Like the shield guy and the foot guy, the Tootsie guy, if you will. They're just like hardy, but like These guys are just kind of annoying. The sorcerer guys.
Well, thanks, Dad. Being frozen make me so slow.
I was so close to getting the 2-month badge. It'd be cool if you could, like, you know how you can, like, customize the badges that you have? Like, you can choose to have the snowflake if you have it unlocked or not, you know, so on and so forth. It'd be cool if you could choose which sub-badge to equip.
Yeah, so you could just... what is that? Is it, like... What does that do for you? Or is it just
customization in chat flare?
Yeah, if somebody has like different badges that are like styled differently for each level, you could choose which one you want.
Fair.
I'm still upset that
I'm of the opinion we should give chat less rights, so...
Oh, you're Amish. Oh.
Yeah.
Rights?
I mean, not all of them are.
I guess the channel point redeems.
Yeah, you know, I mean, or like whenever you put a prediction, they get the like,
Yeah.
stuff.
They do get the right to bring it to a perfect 50-50
at least maybe not
draw
the right,
every
right
time.
to vote, but the right to gamble. I don't know. I don't know what we call like voting on predictions and stuff anymore.
I mean,
I
polls
lost
are
it all
gambles.
on TV stream, so.
You should write
blinded
the
with grief.
Twitch chat amendments.
Bella just said, Chuck, I don't have many rights to begin with. Please relent.
Right to bear bans.
Sorry.
The right to bear poggers.
It's
The
just-
10 Commandments of chat. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
And you can only access them through a commandment.
Oh my god.
This is my last stream.
Oh look, there's little graves.
This is my last stream.
There's like graves.
Oh, dude,
Who's
let's dig them up.
Hey. Now you're thinking like a Baldur's Gate 3 player.
That's right. Yeah. Bro, it takes everything inside me whenever I'm playing with like CB or any of the other people that are like not caught up with where I'm at, to not just be like, oh, we should dig up this grave, or we should do this obviously really bad thing that has a good outcome, because it just seems silly. Although I have really enjoyed watching Drew do all the bad things with none of the good.
Listen,
Oh? Is Drew playing like Dark Urge?
No, they're just playing poorly.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
It's
down.
very funny.
There's a big guy back here. Oh, I pinged a little guy, but there's a big guy
yeah.
next to him.
we may
Oh my
or
God,
may
well, I was
not.
distracted by the little rat, and I got hit by the big guy's shield.
We recorded last night, and we may or may not have just committed mass genocide.
Fucking bitch.
Oh? Oh boy. Does it happen to me
You
on
may have-
goblins?
No comment. I'll not spoil further than I have.
I will just say, watching you not do like most of the stuff in the basic area and just going straight to the Underdark was very funny.
We're gonna go back. Cause I know that we missed Karlach, and who knows what else we missed. So like we are gonna go back.
It did make me incredibly sad that you missed Karlach, but I also understood. And I wasn't about to like comment and be like, actually, guys, you should go back.
No, I'm the one that actually instead.
That's okay. We
Did you?
I won't say their name just in case, but I have a friend who is playing Dark Urge, and when they met Gale, their first instinct was to bite his hand sticking out of the portal, so they just never met Gale.
That's okay. Gale's kind of a cunt.
Yeah,
Glad I'm not the only one who
I-
thinks it, honestly.
Dude, I don't think he's that bad. Everyone else seems to like think he's unbearable, but I'm like, he's just a poetic, like angsty boy.
We had two
just me at,
conversations
like,
with him, and he got
15.
pissed and ran away from our camp.
That's
I don't think
crazy.
he's,
I never had that.
I don't think he's unbearable. I just not a fan. The only person that I really like so far is Asterion.
Really? I'm the opposite. I think Astarion's probably the most annoying person I've ever met in my life. And
fine.
if I met him in real life, I probably would fight him.
Boring
Those
answer.
kids, yeah.
I like Will.
That's Will's probably second place for me right now. The only one I don't like
I don't hear
is
enough love for Will.
the only one I
He's just
don't.
like a normal human being, and people are like, that's not interesting.
He is not.
I mean, we're not spoiling right now,
Well,
Quack. We're speaking
I
very
mean,
vaguely.
yeah, literally zero things spoiling. That from your first glance at him, he has a stone eyeball. That like immediately is like, bro, that's sick. What the fuck?
So he's aesthetically interesting. That's what you want, though.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. But I mean, at a glance, he is more than just a human.
I mean, I don't want to say
I don't
anything,
know.
never mind. I don't want to
I
spoil.
don't see things like that.
Yeah, we can't go into too much
it's
detail
too
about it.
recent
But
of a game, to be fair. Yeah.
I also really appreciate that all of the hype and community around this game has seemed very intent on not spoiling.
Yeah, avoidant.
Yeah.
The only thing is that there's obviously like clips of games going around, but it's like you can almost immediately tell from the area that they're in. You're like, oh, I haven't experienced that yet. Swipe, and you just like go away from it.
Yeah,
YouTube shorts
I
with their
feel like-
thumbnails and their titles fuck me over from time to time.
that's how it gets me. Weirdly, with I've been spoiled for Jedi Survivor twice. One on YouTube Shorts, one on a friend just being way too excited and didn't think. And I've been spoiled for Tears of the Kingdom, I think 3 times. Each of those 3 times has been YouTube Shorts. Every single time. Because people are just you scroll through and then they immediately show the spoiler. Now, like for me, like this is like areas, you know. It's not like Link dies, you know. It's not it's not anything crazy, you know. It's like it's just an area or like a character that exists.
Link
but
has
like
3-way with Ganondorf.
Ganondorf?
Running low!
yeah, it got me a lot more with TikTok. I feel like TikTok did it a lot more, definitely, but I don't know.
In Legend of Zelda, you play as the titular hero Zelda, where you rescue Princess Leek from Ganondorf.
Have we already been through here, by the way, or is this like
Yep.
just because we're
It's
replaying
just
it?
a regenerated version of this cave, yeah.
Apparently, there's not a lot of variants
I
of
think
this
is
cave.
our third time here.
Watch out! A fire!
Hey guys, he's screaming at me.
You gonna take that lion down, or?
Oh no, I'm standing up right now.
Oh, okay.
That's all you got!
Womp, womp.
I now have seen my favorite response to all the Unity shit
Running low!
from Relogic, the developers of Terraria.
Oh yeah, I was looking at that earlier. I didn't read the full thing, unfortunately.
They basically were just like, hey, we don't use Unity, but we think it's really fucking shitty what they're doing, so we're gonna give 100K to 2 of their biggest competitors.
Wow, base.
Yeah. They were like, we're gonna give 100K to these 2 game studios that are working on their game engines, and the only thing we ask in return is that you continue to be nice people.
Luckily, it does seem that Unity is stepping back.
Running low!
However, can you ever really trust them ever again? You know,
Yeah, the
like,
trust is
Yeah,
gone.
it's,
you know,
yeah.
like
The damage has been dealt.
thank you for unloading on my cock. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. There was an
it looked
enemy
like it
between you
needed
and
a-
Junk that you just
yeah.
kind of walked past, so.
Yeah.
I very much think that all of these developers that were working in Unity after whatever game they're making right now, obviously, probably start learning Unreal.
Yeah.
That's all you got! Chop off!
Once I learned who the CEO of Unity was, it all makes sense.
I think it's
Doggo, he was the CEO of, or CTO, I don't remember one of the 2, of EA, and then left EA, and then became CEO of Unity.
And since I see it in Chunk's chat, Bella asked, what happened with Unity? As a quick fill-in, Unity has decided to change their pricing structure for developers that use Unity as a game engine. And essentially their goal is to charge developers 20 cents per download.
Yeah, it's
and just
insane.
in case that doesn't click for you immediately like it didn't for me, I have uninstalled and reinstalled GTFO like 8 times. So I would, individually charged the developers that many times is how that would work out, and that is stupid.
Hang on!
They changed it to
That's
make
gonna
it
be
so that it's
interesting 'cause-
only fresh installs, so the first time you install it on a device, but some
Yeah.
people have PCs, Switches, Steam Decks, so on and so forth,
Yeah.
where they install it on all of these platforms, so in turn it doesn't matter.
But did you see
Additionally,
their response to
people
that? Because
could
they
find
got
a way to-
asked that, and they were like, "Oh, you just have to trust us, bro." Was basically the response. They
Yeah,
were basically just like,
chunk
"Oh,
near
don't
you.
worry, we have a thing to detect that."
Reloading!
I found
Yeah.
it. Right.
I agree, bro. It is kind of like the Wizards of the Coast situation.
Yeah, that's what I thought of it as like a comparison.
Well, the thing is it's been happening a lot, like this exact thing. Essentially, companies starting to charge for API access and whatnot. Like Reddit did it. Netflix. I don't know. Netflix did the password thing. Twitter did it, or they're trying to do it.
Yeah.
So
The thing
it's
is,
just
like,
kind
at
of
least
becoming a
Unity's
tech trend.
explanation to me kind of made sense because it is like the runtime launcher is like probably a big cost sunk into like a lot of like upkeep and stuff like that. But
Remember
it's like,
long.
I don't know, you
ahead.
just can't like put that on people all of a sudden, especially at the rate they were going at.
Yeah, I think it would have been one thing to say, we're considering making this change, and it's another thing to say, we're going to enact this retroactively on all of your products.
They didn't say retroactively. I think they explicitly
did they
said
not?
they weren't doing it retroactively. Yeah,
Okay,
but
okay.
it was still like a, like I think it was like the dude who created like Muck, like went through and was like, if it was to be retroactive and I was to have to pay this, I would owe Ubisoft like $5.6 million or something like that. It was like an insane cost for like a game that is obviously not like the biggest ever, but it's
Yeah.
like a
I mean,
fairly
he made
well-known game.
Crab Game.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I got a big guy on me. Ow.
I think it would have been a little bit better, not completely, because I still think that it shouldn't exist. Period. If they were
Wow, I
like,
got comboed.
we're gonna make this a thing in 5 years. In 5 years, it's
Yeah.
going to be a thing. That gives people prep time instead of saying this is immediately active,
Watch my back!
like they pretty much did.
Yeah. I think it's like, 4 months?
Yeah. Not anywhere near long enough for how long game development takes.
Yeah.
But
Hang
at
Alright,
the
I
same
got
beat,
it.
it shouldn't exist
Yeah, I
at
got
all. I'm not like, I don't super know what it is, but I remember a while ago when the whole net neutrality thing happened. I wonder if this goes back to that.
I also thought about that because I wasn't exactly sure.
I don't remember all of the changes in that. I just remember it being a very awful thing, and at the time I was super upset about it, and then I didn't really notice a change in the short term and just kind of faded into memory. Or out of memory,
Yeah.
rather.
Well, there was never really a like. The thing was always just the threat of it, right? Was just like the voting in Congress of people worried about like how it would potentially make everything be a paid for service, like every little thing, every website you went to. That was like the biggest thing was like the sunk costs, but I don't know. I don't remember the specifics of like the laws or anything that were trying to be talked about or passed. That was my bad. That one's on me.
Oh.
All I vaguely
he was like-
remember,
Like ready for that shit.
Yeah.
all I
I was just
vaguely
being
remember
silly.
is them talking about like charging for every individual website you use.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But even
Why
then,
did you
that
guys
could
shoot
be
all those?
wrong.
I
'cause it's
just we
faster
feel the
than
need. I don't know.
movement.
Every time I pass one, I also shoot it.
It
Also, can you
scares
get
the
a
shit out
heal
of me.
at all?
Yeah. Like a real American, I like the boom.
And then yeah, we had all the
Makes some
fun,
big noise.
Nintendo, or not Nintendo, the Xbox leaks that involved Nintendo.
Yep. Which was a crazy thought. That I do like that they were pretty honest about it. Where they were like,
Boom.
"There's no way in hell we're getting it right now." But in the future, if it's ever available or ever in a bad spot, we are going to try to use our power by having someone on the inside on the board so that we can broker a deal. I was like, that's crazy.
I understand, like, that's what that is. It's like, hey, if we ever have an opportunity, we're gonna do this. But in the same beat, that email was from 2020, just before the pandemic, just before Animal Crossing. 3 years into the Switch. 3 years into the Switch, the most popular console almost ever.
Yeah.
Like,
which makes me sad because I really hate the fucking Switch. I'm gonna be real.
I love it, but for very specific reasons and not the lacking hardware.
Yeah.
I think for the first time ever, I said this in Drew's chat yesterday, I think for the first time ever, I've seen a game that I think looks more fun to play on Switch.
Trombone.
Oh yeah,
Champ.
what game?
Trombone Champ.
So it has the Joy-Cons have a little UV sensor on the bottom of them that can sense your motion like a Wii, right? And depending on how far away you are from the UV sensor is where the little like handle of the trombone comes out. So you're basically playing the trombone with the Joy-Con.
Okay, I do kind of like that. That's fair.
Also, most importantly, they announced that it's going to be available for 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
So what, you just 4 trombones? That's the most fucked up band
4
I've ever
awful
seen.
sounding trombones at the same time.
I wouldn't be surprised if that came to other
and I'm
places.
going to proliferate it again. If you have family members with like children in the 5 to 13 range and they have a Switch, Trombone Champ is the funniest fucking Christmas present you can get that will torture their parents.
Or a drum kit.
Or a drum kit, but that's way more expensive than Trombone Champ for the Switch. Boss fight. I bet it's the bugs again.
Boss fight, boss fight, boss fight, boss fight. Are you ready, chat? This could take us anywhere from like 3 to 60 tries.
Going in.
I think 60 is like our highest.
Survive the attack. It's just a gauntlet.
Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm trying to walk through the door.
Cover me! Chop off!
Take them down!
I wouldn't be surprised if that Nintendo acquisition email led into them doing the Call of Duty thing that they did last year, though, or earlier this year. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the reason why that went through, though.
There was
Knowing
a lot
how
of people who were like
dated the email is now,
hypothesizing that it was like intentional to like be like an advertising thing, right? Oh, I'm gonna die to the burning, I think.
Yeah, I am too. Holy shit.
I'm down.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They just got more and more things set on fire, and I didn't notice, and I just started burning a lot.
You deaf?
I'm be real, I really hate that boss weapons don't have mods that can be switched out. I don't even care if I can't use the mods on other things.
Or out
I
of
just
stamina.
want to have my shield. I don't even care.
I ran out of stamina trying to put the fire out.
Oh, actually? It's probably a great like thing to actually have the summon mods on.
You guys follow Earth updates on Twitter?
No.
No, but I see a lot of the memes whenever they get really funny.
They just tweeted, Earth update. Removed the night. Removed sleep. Removed beds. Removed dreaming. The sun will never stop shining.
Let's go, baby!
Beautiful. Thank you, Ace.
Um,
You know what else will never stop shining? Y'all to me, because you're my stars.
I'm sorry, Chuck. I timed me walking in to vacuum
Yeah,
over
dude.
the door.
I just couldn't get fucking through the door, dude.
I was
Actually,
like, can I do this just right to like fuck Chuck over?
The answer, yes. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Reloading!
Oh my god, dude, I'm burning constantly. So sick of this shit.
Got a big one
God.
coming our way.
That's cool.
Go get him, boy. Okay, no.
I completely forgot how to dodge his fucking attacks. It just left my brain.
This ain't good.
You don't use the modify emote things enough, Quack.
Okay,
Dadgummit,
I'm being
dude, I'm so
swarmed
tired.
by these rats. There were like
I'm so
9 of
tired
them on me.
burning, dude.
Hold on.
The big guy down.
Yeah, I got him.
Cover me.
Ice boy.
I can't even tell if they're dead anymore. They're just flopping.
Running off.
I'm not doing damage to that guy? Is there another enemy somewhere that's like glowy that we have to kill or something?
I don't know
Yeah.
anymore.
Where'd he come from?
No,
Oh,
I mean,
I see what you mean.
he was, yeah, he was immune is the problem.
All right, guys, I got him.
How's that?
Oh. Times like this that make me think maybe I should. Oh my god. Maybe I should still have my melee shit.
Cover me. We've got a big one coming our way.
Oh my god.
Reloading.
3 remaining?
One of them's a big boy. Oh. Maybe it's only counting the big boys. I guess the small boys don't count.
I don't think so.
Also, that guy's stuck.
Yeah!
No longer stuck.
I'm fucking burning! I can't! Damn it! Okay, look, I'm burning too. I don't know who you're talking about. Are you talking about me or the bad guy?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we've got through this together. That's the important thing.
This ain't good.
Pop off.
Woo!
Job done.
That was intense. I like that. That was fun.
Easy.
Eyes on. Might not be
Even though that was exclusively an ad fight, I found that a million times more fun than a boss with those ads.
Fit.
Yeah. That's my
Is it the
impression.
assault
Prismatic
rifle?
diamond ring.
Bro, we've got so many rings. I want more weapons. Why do we get so many goddamn rings?
Increases elemental
Increase
damage
elemental
by 10%.
damage by 10%.
Honestly, that actually may be worth for me. What's the other ones?
I
I don't
magic rings
know,
more.
man. Oh, it's unless I just want to like not get as much experience, then it's kind of worth. Also, I have 10 trait points. I'm just now realizing.
Oh yeah, I'm
use
just
that.
gonna go back to the rock. I think this is a dead end.
Yeah.
We got our reward. Now we leave.
Bite.
You can modify 7 TV emotes?
Wait, what?
True?
What? How did you do that? Thanks. How did you do that?
Gazoon tits.
Guzzin' tits.
I do really like both of my weapons now, though.
Which is what, the Spitfire and your rifle?
Yeah, the Spitfire and the thing we got from the boss, the final boss.
Oh, the chain gun. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently there's an actual like basic assault rifle that we just haven't gotten, and apparently it's like the best weapon in the game, and it's apparently a very common drop, which is pretty funny and accurate for our
Yeah.
playthrough so far.
Yeah.
I don't know where
Or at least that's what one of my friends told.
I don't either.
I don't either. Glad we're all in the same boat.
Let's just leave it at the door.
Wait. I'm
Yeah,
down. Do we just need to go back to that one girl? Wherever she was at? I don't remember how the story went. I'll be real.
I remember this happened before where we beat a boss and then nothing happened.
I think we just, this is, okay, so if you remember, like the very first dungeon we did when we were in New York, we went through the sewers, we did all the
Yeah,
shit,
like
and then at the
backtracked.
back there was just a guy who gave us like one item.
Yep.
I think that's what we just did.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, we just did like a little side dungeon, little optional shit.
Yeah, that's fair. That did feel entirely optional.
Did it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Didn't to me.
It was like a wave.
All right, hear me
Yeah,
out.
I mean, the boss did, but the
I'm
whole
running.
area didn't.
I'm running. We're playing Dark Souls now, boys. Woo! Hauling ass, baby.
Cover me!
Okay, he didn't get staggered by me shooting. Woo!
I really need you to chill the fuck out. Are y'all just... Wow, y'all are really leaving a mess for me back here, huh?
Yep.
I'm... Cool. Dog, go!
Oh my god! No, I'm gonna die! No!
Okay, why... So... What was the plan here, guys?
Make it to the
guys are
door.
Well,
Keep going, Drew!
I don't know.
Got this.
We could have fought through it like normal, I feel like.
Keep going, Drew!
Is my dog running in place for you, Debbie?
Also, hey, C-Bro.
Oh, he's going after the flying thing that he can't do anything about. That's cool.
Alright, it was
That's
worth
really,
a try.
really cool and cash money is great.
It was worth a try.
A very un-Dark Souls. Can we just
wanna
teleport
see it.
out?
Can we? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can just teleport out with any of the rock candies.
Yeah. That's why I was wondering why you were like, let's just go out through the door. But I'm here to explore things we've already explored before. Because, why not?
I'm here to finish the game and move on with my life.
That's a good point. But,
I
like,
am
what
having
is after
fun.
this? I'm having fun
Hopefully-
too.
And hopefully, when I move on with my life, it's into Remnant 2 where I will have more fun.
Yes. Look, I'm having fun. I just think
Yo, me too!
Are you sure?
I think too sometimes!
bro, we're the same.
Man, I wish I was like you guys.
I don't think. I'm not that kind of guy.
I just kind of string words together sometimes, and
So
then people
fucking
in a
goated.
little chat box go, Devi, you're based. And then I live off that
It's
confidence
true.
boost for the rest of my life.
Yeah. So you know what? Base.
See?
There you go. Yeah, enjoy that boost for the next like 3 weeks. You gotta make it last through winter. Oh wow, you
Boys.
think? No, Bella, it's a ruse. I'm just trying to blend in with them.
We found a cookies cream Pop-Tart in the back of the pantry. Not sure how long it's been there, but the longest it could have been is 2 years. Did they eat it? Yeah, Pop-Tarts last forever.
Yes.
Pop-Tarts
Here's
are
the- here's
immune
the
to
thing.
physics?
Every time I've gone to check the expiration date on stuff in my pantry, it's always been like the day of or within the next 2 days that expires. So I assume it's probably still good, whatever it is you're eating in your pantry.
It depends on
gotta
if
be
it
okay.
says expired by, not good. If it says best by, it's fine.
Yeah.
I
don't remember,
believe we
it was
have
a can
already
of soup.
explored the direction you guys are going, but I do see that section to the northwest. I think that it's blocked behind a gate, though.
We're also fighting
Okay.
a boy right now.
Reloading!
Back, big boy.
You'd think they'd be weak to fire.
You would think. You would think a lot
Now
of
you're
things in this
warming him
game.
up.
Apparently- Yeah, true. We're just making him toasty.
He's comfy. He's comfy cozy.
Come on,
Are
boy.
you?
How do I pet him? How do I pet him again? Oh, yeah, he's my little good boy, man. Right. Now he's in attack mode. Now we're ready to fucking go.
I've been playing Dauntless in my free time, which for those who don't know
Oh,
is
really? Again?
is
Interesting.
Fortnite Monster Hunter basically.
Yeah.
And I recently got a little cosmetic item that I can attach to any weapon that tracks how many dogs I've pet. And I just think
Beautiful.
that should be the new norm in every game.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd toss
Well, I mean,
that
there's
out
already
there.
like a thing that's like, can you pet the dog, like in
Yeah.
a video game?
No, almost never hooked me, but I did play it when it was in like beta.
Yeah, I played it pretty early on too with some people. It was like fun, but it was also like, it was one of those things where I joined after a week of them playing, and I was like, I just felt like being carried. It was not as fun to me. I like starting from the beginning with people, and like getting that grind in to where we are leveling up and trying to figure things out together. Kind of like what
Impressively,
we've
they
done with
fixed that.
Remnant. Was
They
it?
have kind of fixed that issue, in a weird way. They have changed the progression system in that game a fucking lot. So you're like, you upgrade your weapons with materials, but also using each type of weapon levels the weapon type up. So like you can have a max upgraded sword, but because your sword skill is only level 4, you're like weaker. So what that means is
Also-
that if I have friends that come play the game, I can like prestige a weapon back to level
I
1
crazy?
and then
Have we
play
already
with you
been
like
here?
we're both new. Yes, Chuck, we've been to all the. It's like randomly generated mini dungeons. We've been to all of them, I think.
No, but I just meant like this run.
No.
Yep.
Good
I
time.
got pretty into Monster Hunter World.
Think about trying Rise.
Didn't like Rise.
No.
No. So the first thing is, when I played World, I played it with some individuals that aren't great in hindsight. And very much got addicted to the game in an unhealthy way, and it just kind of ruined the experience. Over time. But beyond that, Rise is like 90%. I feel like I've talked about this before, with you. Rise is like 90% reused content from other Monster Hunter games, majority of which are in Monster Hunter World. So it's like there's only like
I can't heal.
that's weird.
Oh, I also just died outright?
There's only like 10 monsters that are
something's wrong.
new. Yeah, I think something went wrong.
That or the explosive guys just one tap for some reason.
It
Okay.
doesn't even say revive at stone for us on my screen. It just says.
Oh, he does for me. It says revive
Okay.
and stuff for y'all.
Yeah, the same reason I don't like Pokemon that much, beyond just storytelling reasons, is I don't like how they reuse content for the vast majority of their stuff.
Yeah,
We got company.
it is really an issue in my opinion.
So
Works out
Rise
for
just
someone
didn't
like
click.
me who only plans on playing like 1 or 2 games out of the series, but if I
Yeah.
decide to get into more of them, I'll probably realize that and have the same issue later down the line.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly
that's
what
my
happened
thing.
to
Is
me.
I get really big on series and I just get like hooked and I start playing a bunch of them, or almost every one in the like, you know, in the entries. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
So like I wanted to like Rise, and I bought it, and I played like I don't know, 20 hours of it or something, and it just didn't click. But Dauntless is Monster Hunter, but not reused. So like maybe I don't know.
They did a form of
know, Quack.
reuse that I am okay with. I got bored of Monster Hunter World whenever it was like, good job, you fought all the monsters. Now fight the same monster, but it's a different color. That was what bored me. However, Dauntless took a similar approach, but they're doing like a majority of the monsters will have like 1 or 2 different elemental variants, and the elemental variants are a lot more than just like a reskin. Like it's a complete redesign of their kit and everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I like game. I get people. I understand why some people wouldn't though. It was especially on launch. It was an interesting experience.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
I'll
played
give
the
it a try one
shit
day.
out of it at launch.
But right now, I don't really have a reason to.
Where?
Cover me!
I do believe that they have announced like their plans well into next year with continued support and updates, which is surprising to me because I didn't think that it was really played anymore.
My bad.
I'm in trouble.
Oh, hey, hello, big guy, big man on campus. Ow. Okay, well that was not very cool of you.
Reload!
There it was. I knew he was gonna fire that thing
Okay, that's
eventually.
still. That guy just absolutely fucked my shit up.
And stay down!
I'm down, by the way, in case y'all didn't
Personal
know.
space?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this guy's aggro.
No, he's on.
He doesn't want
Drew.
me.
Nah, he's not.
Okay, he wants me
He's
now.
not anymore.
Watch my back!
Just hearing it clatter off his fucking helmet, man.
I forgot that I don't do weak point damage anymore.
Yeah. Just all about those crits.
There's so many things coming out in the next month and a half that I'd be surprised if anyone was interested in starting even more new games. And I guess new old games, you mean? Like Dauntless?
Yeah, I mean, like tomorrow, I'm probably gonna take another big break from Dauntless because Warhaven comes out, and I've been looking forward to that for a while.
Forgot about that game.
I've got too many games I want to play right now. Like I'm playing Baldur's Gate, obviously, and I want to play Sea of Stars at some point.
I would like to try Warhaven.
Heard
Warhaven
nothing
is
but
a
good
game
things.
that, unless they have somehow completely changed the whole game and I no longer like it, I intend on playing a lot of.
Sea of Stars I also want to get to, eventually. I also want to get to Payday 3, that just came out.
Cover me.
I really like Payday, but I'm gonna wait until people play Payday 3 for a little bit just to make sure that it's like worth the money.
It's Game Pass.
It's on Game Pass.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
I'm
So is Liza
Few
P and
stars.
stuff too.
not
By the
really
way,
super
big
interested
fan.
in Liza P.
I like
At least-
Bloodborne too.
Is that what it basically feels like?
Yeah.
Fair.
It's if you didn't have a PlayStation and you were never able to experience Bloodborne, this is the best you're gonna get. Have fun. It's
And, you know,
a very, very, very good successor, I'd say, even though it's a different company and
That's fair.
everything. It's clearly the same DNA.
Baldur's Gate got fucked for me? What does that mean?
Oh yeah. If that's yeah, it's John in it. Yep.
What happened?
Should I let you
fire-
type it, John, or?
Like
I'll let
Fire God
tell
John,
his
or
story. Yeah.
Oh,
He had
yeah.
unfortunate things happen.
I remember. I was there for at least a couple of them.
Got to the final act of the game, my save corrupted. That's good.
Oh, I
that's
didn't
fun.
even know that. Yeah.
Very fun.
John, I'm gonna be real. You're like the only person I've ever seen have this many trouble with corrupted saves in a lot of games.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it's a hard drive problem.
Yeah, I've not had a
that's
single
kinda
save
one thing.
corrupt.
Hell!
In my 25 years
powerful
of
gem,
gaming,
another
basically,
ring.
I have not had
Yeah,
a single
same.
game save corrupt.
I think I've actually had one, but it was on like an Xbox 360. I think.
Dragon Hearts
I've never had-
explode, dealing 200 base damage, inflicting 100% bonus stagger damage to enemies within 5 meters. So when you heal, you explode?
Yeah, you do AoE damage on heal. Maybe on revive too.
Watch my back! Flyer incoming!
Watch my back.
Bunch of enemies just spawn next to me, and I'm scared. I'm leaving.
Bag's full.
Never mind, we're good. Coming back.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no, John.
apparently that same problem of corrupted save files happened to John on both Divinities and Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, because he had it happen before the last act too. That I saw when I was talking to him about it, and he was like trying to play back through it again, and he was like, "But if it corrupts again, I'm just done with it."
Hey, Yovis, how you doing? The only game that I know of that's coming out next month that's like in the top of my head, other than Spider-Man 2, which I can't play because I don't have a PS5, is Alan Wake 2.
Oh shit, I forgot that's coming out. I didn't even finish the first one. I started playing that in October last year and I never finished it. I got a good chunk in the into it too. I
That's the
really
only
like
one.
that game.
Oh, Lords of the Fallen 2. Lords of the Fallen,
Also
I'm
wanted
hesitant.
to,
Is it
Off
Lords of the Fallen
topic.
2 or is it just a remake or
It's
whatever?
it's just the Lords of the Fallen now.
wanted to answer a question in Chunk's chat. Reaver said, playing the game, but don't know how to get the weapon. I don't know if you already responded to that, but
I did, but it's all good.
okay.
It's basically just like it's a boss weapon, so it's kind of like randomly generated depending on like what bosses you get spawned for you. There's no good way to just be like, oh, you get it this way, but you do get it from like the dragon.
You could be like,
boss.
yeah, it's like, okay, I get it from the bug boss, and I know the
Yeah.
bug boss is in the swamp, so I'm gonna go to adventure mode and just do the swamp again. Which, you know, up to you.
I just
if that's...
don't. I'm not worth. I don't think it's worth grinding it. I'd just rather play through the entire thing if I was gonna do it like that. I think you also run into maybe repeat stuff more often.
Hey, you guys see like some weird weather in the boss arena?
No, that's probably fine.
That's probably okay. That's fine. Okay.
Look, I'm from Arkansas. Look, if I get taken away by what took my mall away, I'm fine with this.
My mall away. The
God
poor
took
mall.
My mall.
Did they
Bring
ever
it
clean it
back.
up?
They cleaned it up, but they're not planning to like do anything with it. I don't think. So it's like there's only two like stores that survived. It was like Target and like J.C. Penney or something like that survived. Hey guys, that's a big thing. What's that big thing over there? What's that big thing he's making?
There's a storm cloud above you guys.
Not the same thing.
Oh,
There's two
You're
of
right.
them. They're on opposite ends of the map.
Oh. Hey,
wow! It's just constantly shitting out ice, huh?
Yeah. The thing in the middle.
really
It's shooting it at me. Or is it the weather that killed you guys?
No, it was the thing in the middle that was shooting
Okay.
ice shards at me.
Oh, mustache.
And they auto like home. It looks like.
Oh, I walked off the map. I didn't know that this was an edge.
I just saw you just like drop from the face of the earth.
Yeah, gonna be real. I thought this was like a full circle so that we could walk around it to avoid the storm.
I
So
also
I just
thought that.
yeah, I just kind of kept going around the circle.
Run! Hi, Emo. How are you?
All right, so that orb thing does not have much health. I was able to take out like
What's up, Soa?
half of its HP in one magazine.
Hey, Chunk.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I?
Oh,
What's
fuck!
up?
I went
It's
in.
Reyna.
Uh-oh. What did you say?
It's Reyna. Shoot the eye.
Oh, it's a Valorant reference. I get it. Now I know exactly.
You
what
drain
to
that
do.
so much faster than I do.
I do a lot of damage.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It doesn't have like a weak spot for me, so I can't do nothing.
Well,
I don't
This
do
has
weak
been
spot
really
damage
fun.
anymore. I
know.
just do basically every bullet I shoot crits, and I have 25% more crit damage.
it does, I'm
down.
down. Rolling did not seem to dodge those things. Or maybe my rolls are too slow. I don't know.
If it
But,
doesn't go all the way around in the circle, how do we avoid the cloud?
Two!
Don't know. Hold on. I'm going to try something. I'm going to equip
Obviously, I couldn't run away from it that time, so I tried to cut
the
through it.
mud. Oh, that's corrosive. Where's the fucking... Where's the doodad? Wait, where's my mud? Wait, where's my mud? Where's... Oh wait, it may be equipped to something. Hold on. It is. Okay, I'm silly. Teehee. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I'm bringing the barrier thing.
Maybe
So,
that'll
just
protect
not-
us from the snowstorm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it automatically like regen, I guess, because we didn't sit at the thing, but it's fine.
We're in.
We'll figure. Yeah, we're in.
Your earbuds wouldn't reconnect.
Oh, dude, not your buds.
Maybe if we're under this thing, will it protect us from the?
Watch my back!
Good idea.
Top off!
Look out!
Also, this cover definitely protects me from it.
Not for long.
Cover's breaking.
Help me!
Well, I'm down, but I'm gonna figure out if the rain stops. It does stop the rain.
I'm getting the fuck under there.
This ain't good.
I'm in trouble.
I'm dead.
I'm just stuck. Goodbye.
Okay, well we know now. We can get under the awning.
Three!
We've learned some things. I'm here. I'm glad, Ace. Mwah.
Hey, here.
Ace is here. That explains the smell.
Ace. What?
Smells great.
Smells like sulfur.
I really thought that was going a different way.
Oh? You think Ace smells bad?
Yeah. No, I thought that you were gonna say Ace smells bad.
Why would I say that? Ace doesn't smell bad.
Please move in. I'm scared.
You're the one. There's so much more here.
I know. Hold on. I'm I can't see. That destroyed the thing. Guys, can we get a heal down? Oh, hey, look at you.
Can we?
Oh, hey, guys. Did my shield break?
4!
Oh my god, did it break? What if it does so much damage it breaks the fucking bubble?
I've never had it break before. I didn't know that was a thing. Also, Chime, thank you for the sub.
Yeah, I think
It
all
looked
three of us
good.
getting behind that same piece of cover, we did not have the damage to kill it before it broke the cover.
no,
And I got
apparently
fucked
not.
when the cover went away.
Yeah.
One for each of us.
Well, I didn't know that the cover could break like that quickly, so...
Alright, the ice thing is dead. I'm under the awning.
I'm in trouble.
I'm down.
I'm gonna move over to him once the cloud has moved past me.
Okay, I think I'm dragging...
Is there an awning next
I'm
to
not-
you, Drew?
Apparently I'm not... Oh, now you're looking at me. That's cool.
He does a lot of damage to me.
Man.
The ice thing's up again?
Sure is.
Running low.
Hold on. Thank you for the subs.
I'm dead.
I'm in the middle of war. I don't know what's happening. No, God. Oh,
Thank you,
God.
anonymous gifter, for the gift sub to Benji. There you go, I got you.
Thanks, man. I see you're up to a big stinker boss. Hey, what's up, Grip? Yeah, this one's kind of fucking us with all the AoE, like, auto-target shit, it seems like.
I think it's just the ice ball for me. Once that's down, this boss is like ridiculously easy. It's just the
Yeah, they
like
can kill
ball that it puts up. If we can
Sure.
burn that really fast, I think it'll be fine.
It seems to break through the cover that I'm using pretty fast, so...
Yeah, that's the ball. That's the only problem. And it's using it again.
Best of luck, soldier. Okay, no, it just turns out that it doesn't... My shield doesn't block it.
Oh,
I'm still getting hit by shit in it.
Hold on.
interesting.
Doesn't stop the rain.
Okay,
So
so,
what's
the
the
bubble
point?
ball
More!
against this boss. Interesting.
I was like, ah, this shield will be, like, really, really fucking good here. Useless. Alright. I probably shouldn't even have a shotgun, but you know what? Fuck it, we ball, am I right, boys?
Where are we going, Drew?
Where am I? Wait, God, jeez. I'm trying to get to the boss.
I'm sorry. I'm
Sorry, is there a problem
here.
here?
Let me move.
Or is... Oh, Can we reset?
Nope.
What do you mean, no?
We can reset. We can let him solo it.
Oh, true. Actually, yeah. You know what, let's just wait. Let's watch from outside. See how he does.
So far, I've missed 2 out of my
Damn it, you weren't
3
committed to the
abilities.
bit.
I'm not committed to the bit.
You're not committed to the bit, and I'm dying. Oh my God, Ace, thank you for the gift sub. Bella, thank you for the gift sub.
Okay, I think I'm impressed that the curving bullets actually
5!
seem to go between individual damaged slats on the cover.
Yeah, it's cool. The
I'm gonna
cover
split
isn't
off
just
right
a
at
one
the beginning
big
here.
hitbox.
Okay, you go for it. I'm gonna go right into its asshole after we kill the thing the first time, because I think we do have to kill the first.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone to the right.
Hold on, I'm reloading.
Reaver, thank you for the
Timesies.
follow. I stream every single night at 11
Timesies,
p.m.
time out.
EST, except for Sunday and Wednesday. Feel free to come by anytime. I also do bi-monthly 12-hour streams. The next one will be on September 29th at 9 p.m. EST. It's going to be a fun-a-thon this time around, so it's actually not a 12-hour stream, it's more. It's going to start with 12, and then depending on how much money is given over time, it could go up to 24, could go up to 48. Really just depends. It really just depends. However, I also have a YouTube channel where I upload video essays about gaming stuff, and a second YouTube channel where I upload VODs of this channel.
There we go.
And also unique Let's Plays and stuff like that. So if you like what you're watching here, you'll probably like what you're watching over there.
Animation for a moment. I got out of it.
Also have a
I died, but
TikTok,
kinda
Twitter,
had, like,
Threads, and a
my
Discord.
dragon
In the
heart in
Discord,
my hand
I
and couldn't
post
pull my gun out.
weekly schedules of all the content I'm putting out on all the platforms. So make sure you join the Discord over all else so you can keep up with everything.
I don't think that would have
Also,
been the difference in that one, to be honest, but I
Alright,
think this boss mechanically is very interesting, though.
Good night, John. I love you. Mwah.
I don't know if I agree, man. I
like
think I like it if it was like not homing like things. I think I'd probably agree.
Or if the
I think
homing
the
was a
fact-
little less intense.
Yeah, that would maybe the thing. Like if there's like slight, like at the beginning, obviously it like leads you. That's fine. Also, I love you too, CB. Guys, I'm losing cover.
All right, I tried using my
Oh, I'm
secondary
dying.
that time. It's
I got
it
rained
doesn't cut it
on.
on the ball.
7!
7. We die so fast, by the way. Bella, thank you for the gift of sub to Ray. I appreciate it. What the fuck is a golden kappa train, by the way? What does this fucking mean?
Oh, what is a golden
rare.
kappa train?
It's just a train, but it just is called something different, I guess.
I think it's a hype train that rewards the golden kappa if you get it, but I think the golden kappa is temporary. It didn't used to be. You used to have it forever, but now it's temporary.
Just like love.
All right.
What? Is this something I said?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Also, John, I'm glad to hear you love this boss. I'm just not the biggest fan so far. You will see. Maybe I can remedy that. I don't know. Oh, big boy.
I like him. It feels like a puzzle.
Yeah, I like him.
It doesn't.
It's
feel
more
like
than
a
just
puzzle to
big
me.
health bar and dodge attack.
Reloading.
Hey, Bum, how you doing?
Please, I beg of you. Okay, you know what? I'm just dead here.
Thanks for the 30 months. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons still. And thanks for that prime. How you doing, dog?
I honestly melt the absolute shit out of that thing.
Coming. Oh, ads. Cool.
Oh. Don't like this part.
I'm down.
Don't like
dude,
that
they're
part
little
either.
ice rats. They're different. There's a lot of them though.
You know what? Giant, constant, never-ending
Oh no.
dagger rain, and ice ball shooting daggers, ice daggers, and also the boss himself wasn't enough to deal with. You know what this boss needs? Let's make him spawn some ads. You know why?
Yep,
you know,
I suddenly don't
some
like it
ads.
because of ads.
Yeah.
John, we're gonna be honest. We're tired of every boss having ads. It's insane. The only time it's been like okay is what was the one boss that would like back off and like
Eight!
not like shoot from afar whenever there was ads.
What level is everyone's guns? Cause
19 on everything.
I don't know if you guys
19.9.
have noticed, but you can fucking tell when I'm reloading on that health bar.
Yeah. Also, I think the fire does double damage to the ice ball thing.
My main gun is +9,
One for each of
which is
us.
as high as it can go. right
Yeah, my main gun is also, or I guess my side gun actually is the +9. It's a boss weapon.
You see, while you drag down its health bar, the big chunk that goes away, that's me.
Yeah, see,
Also
me and Debbie are just consistently doing damage.
Freezing. Yeah.
Does this kill the Druson?
Yeah.
Annoying.
Wish that was a little shorter.
Yeah.
How you doing, Bomb?
Essentially guaranteed death.
Run!
This cover's fucked.
Yeah, probably. But until then, I stand strong. No, I jumped over it. Please, please, I beg. That's cool. Goodbye, everyone. Me as I was.
And
think about it.
dead.
Don't worry, guys, I got him. Don't worry, guys, I don't got him.
Everyone okay?
Keep forgetting I have to ramp my gun's damage back up once I use the ability.
Like havoc in an Apex leggings.
Woo!
And dead.
Hang on!
Damn.
Nine!
Almost had enough time to start the revive animation.
Almost. Do you have any points in Revivalist at all,
No.
Debbie?
Not at all.
I put like 10 in there because I was like, it's just useful to have like some speed if Drew goes down.
I want to try something.
Okay.
I'm
here
going
for
to immediately sprint up to him and just try to flamethrower the ball and see what happens.
Yeah, I have 19
yeah, good luck with that.
points.
There's a certain time while he's forming the ball that's invincible, which I don't like. I think if
Yeah,
it
I
was you were
noticed.
able to demolish it like immediately, it
That
would
might
be
make
more
it easier,
fun.
yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
No, I have 19 trade points.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, do I have trade points? I do. Sure, I'll put more into that, and then yes, take 2 more points into elemental resistance, right? Because you know it seems relevant here.
The orb doesn't.
Mommy?
Does the orb
Sorry.
have a weak
Mommy?
spot?
Sorry.
Mommy?
Mommy?
It doesn't
Sorry.
seem like it.
Mommy?
Okay. The
Sorry.
burden of the gambler is
Mommy,
massive against
sorry.
that thing. I think
Hey,
that's
Dumpling,
why
how
I
are
feel
you?
like I'm doing so much damage against it.
Probably because I'm not
Instead of
critting very
weak
often on
spot benefiting on any enemy, I just blanket benefit against everything with that.
it. Yeah, for sure. It's not all weak spot because it's doing the white numbers. At least I assume. You know what? I'm in here with you, Debbie. I'm in here like swimwear.
Coming. Top off.
It's
Stay
not
down.
taking damage. Oh, there we go.
I don't even think it reaches. Or
It
does
does.
it? It's not enough to. I don't think it's enough to.
Yeah, it's not
offset that
enough,
cost.
but it was interesting.
We did try a thing.
Is there something
really
that
could-
changes your movement, like increases movement speed while ADS? Because I think that would be.
I think so. I think
What?
there's something that I was like putting points
What
into
even
that was
killed
giving me
me?
that, but I can't remember.
10!
Your dashing good looks. I don't know.
It was the stash.
I had a moment today, and it's rare, where I got out of the shower and I combed my hair and I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, damn. That's past now. It's gone now.
Bro, yeah.
Right when I got out of the shower and looked at myself, there was a split second where I was like, God damn, I look good. That's not how I feel anymore. But it was a good moment.
But in the moment, yeah.
Loading.
Yeah.
Dude, I get it. Sometimes, like, I wake up in the morning, I get out of, like, the shower and whatnot, I look in the mirror, and I'm like, damn, sure is really fucking good looking.
Cover gone.
Running low!
No, don't do it. Don't start forming it again. No! No! Uh-oh, stinky. Spread out,
It
boys.
doesn't have cover.
Running low.
I tried. Wanted to get over there.
Dude, it's too rapid fire. I can't
Rain.
get behind.
Brain dead.
I just gotta stop being greedy, maybe. I think I'm just being greedy whenever I hit
There's
it.
an awning there? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Live and learn.
Oh, bro, I'm getting absolutely fucking pelted, though, by the rain. I set fire to the rain.
Well-
9?
11.
Oh, dude, honestly, I've been so out of it. I don't even know anymore. Don't make me want to play this again, and I hate my life with the ads on.
11!
Welcome to our life. We've
Welcome
heard good things
to
about
my
Remnant too,
life.
though.
Okay,
Welcome
actually,
to
as much as I love the
my life.
Spitfire, I think I need to change it.
Spitfire seems good against the ice thing.
I'm
Or
not
against
using it against
crazy.
the ice thing. I'm using my primary.
Oh,
I
I've been
almost
using it against the ice thing. It
exclusively-
seems to be doing decent damage.
Jeez. I almost exclusively use my main gun. I only swap out my secondary when I need to recharge the healing mod.
It's different for me though, right? Because I have a shotgun, so it's like I can't be up and close and personal whenever that thing is up. So I kind of am forced to look at the different avenue.
Dying here!
Cool, now the ice rune's gonna kill me.
Hold on.
That's gonna kill both of us.
I'm starting to realize that maybe I'm not the one doing damage to this thing, and it is all y'all.
Oh my god. I survived?
Yeah, the ice rain, it's fine.
Yeah, I think the issue
12!
with the SMG is that unless you're like on the bridge to get to his platform, you're doing dramatically reduced damage because of the fall off.
Well, yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should just swap off of the Spitfire. Hold on.
Thank you, Dumpling.
You know what? Let's bring the Magnum back.
Oh, I
in.
answered. I didn't mean to, I answered. I'll vibe, I'll chill.
I can't fucking believe it, dude.
Might not want to enter right now, Sean.
Watch out.
Alright, I'm waiting. Let me know when I can come in. Oh, hey, look, the ice storm.
Oh, good. You can see it.
Yeah, you can kind of see the cloud. Welcome to my house. Everything I know now. Can't even hold on. You don't have to go on.
Everyone okay?
Hang on.
So cold.
Oh, this thing's gonna fall. Like the ancient Roman Empire.
Reloading!
Hey. Roman Empire's not that old, okay? Doesn't look a day over 30.
You're
No,
right.
don't let
You're
the
right,
big
sorry,
ice
sorry.
bolt hit this cover. We need this cover. I took it like a champ.
Well, it didn't hit the cover.
It did hit the cover, baby. Mission accomplished.
I do good
Incoming
damage to
ads,
this
most
man, though.
likely.
Ads.
Oh, yep, they sure are.
Running low.
Maybe it's a one-time thing at the halfway point, so...
That's you bastard.
Get out. Oh, that's not under an awning. That's not under an awning at all. I'm gonna
Oh,
die. And I live.
I risked it all to come. Oh, you already have healing. Well,
You risked it all to get over here, so you're gonna say?
I was gonna come over and give you healing, but you already had it. I didn't know you did it. I didn't know you re-equipped it.
Yes, sir. That's what I was doing whenever you walked in.
I wasn't listening. I was
I
just
can tell, because you walked in.
prematurely went in, yeah. Wenting in is what I just said. Come at me.
It's okay. We're doing a boss fight.
I do so
And I
much
died?
damage up close, dude.
Just finish him off. Finish him off.
Yeah, for sure.
If an ice orb spawns, okay, cool. Glacial
Um,
Secaptor.
Not bad.
How does the letter C work again?
Give you that.
Damn.
I don't know. I can't read.
I think
That
it
was
just
nicely
steals
done.
S and K's job, right?
Thanks, Dad. Also, John, to be real, I still like the other two bosses that we fought here so far better than that one.
I like that one. I don't think it needed the rats. I think the thing that would have made that boss perfect, in my opinion, is that the orbs projectiles travel a little slower, so that you can at least kind of avoid like every other one by good
Or you
movement.
just like avoid it with a roll, because there was not a single time that I rolled and didn't take at least partial damage.
Yeah.
was
and
okay with
then
the-
on top of that, I think spawning the orb once per health segment, so like, you know, once per quarter would have been good, instead of it just kind of feeling like it was on a timer.
Yeah.
Maybe it was once per segment, I don't know, but it
Although I
definitely
will
did
say
feel
the
like
boss was hyper squishy, which did alleviate some of my issues
it.
with it.
Yeah.
But
I was
liked
okay with
it.
the orb. I didn't really care about it. Didn't really make that big of a difference. I like that it kind of became a puzzle of where the cover was, combined with the ice rain, where it's like where the cover is from above. I like that it's more of a puzzle that kind of way. However, I do wish the ice rain moved faster, but was a smaller window.
Hear me out?
Because it just completely draining your health the second you go down was ridiculous.
Cut the size of the ice rain in half. At the halfway point, instead of spawning ads, double the storms. Make it 4 instead of 2.
I agree.
Or
Yeah,
hear
that
me
would be
out.
cool.
What if we just give him
Honestly, the ads didn't bother me that much
swinging
either.
hog?
Yeah, they didn't bother me either. They didn't fit the fight, I felt.
You guys up on a checkpoint.
Also, this DLC is about rats, not hogs. All right, so
Okay, well, look, just because your version has rats and my version has hogs doesn't mean we're any different.
Yeah, I'm
Hogs are
playing
kind
on
of like big rats if you think about it.
I'm playing on a ratinophobia mode, so it's changed all the rats to pigs.
See, mine's changed all the rats into spiders. It's actually made it quite worse. I'm gonna be real with you because they're so big and seeing all the different versions and some of them like spit things at me. I'm not a big fan.
Have you guys seen
One
the
walks on hind legs and just has a gun in his hand.
Have you seen the arachnophobia mode in Satisfactory?
Not in Satisfactory. In Devour, I've seen it where they just look like worms.
In
Yeah, you told me before, but I don't
Satisfactory, they
remember.
replaced the full 3D model of the spider-like enemies with a 2D PNG of a kitten.
Just call me kitten.
Well, I was hoping that you would have listened to me, but
I do it again, kitten.
So the one thing we just got is cast a storm cloud that rains icicles as it travels forward up to 30 meters. Icicles deal 30 frost damage each and apply frostbite to enemies within 2 meters. That seems really small.
2 meters?
Yeah.
It's more about what you do with it.
Did you shoot me in the head?
Yeah, my friend.
We're
No.
done here.
Maybe. Yeah.
I'm missing damage. I'm missing health. Something happened to me.
Okay, I am maxed. Except for, I mean, as max as I can be without that item that I assume we get for beating the game.
Good to
Yeah?
see you again.
Better be
Do
worth
you have
my
the
time.
ice javelin? I don't think so. You're talking about like the weapons? These are all the weapons we have so far.
I've got work to do.
I hate this character.
Yeah?
Every
It's
time
a
she
mod?
speaks, I'm like, why do I listen to you?
Hold on, I'll look
How do
at
I
it
deal
here in a
with
second.
this?
I have work to do.
Yeah, cold
Baka.
spear is probably what Fire Alarm's talking about.
We do
Throw
have
an
it.
ice spear that deals 50 frost damage within 3.5 meters and allows 3 stacks of frostbite. Direct hits apply the frozen effect.
Oh yeah, we do have that one. That may have been from the Rat Rider dude. I
Done
can't remember.
here?
Rat Rider?
Rat Rider! Remember that Clash of Clans character? You remember Clash of Clans?
No.
Didn't play it.
Yeah, I didn't play it.
Why am I even
Fine.
here?
Let's have a look. Yeah.
Never
good.
really been a mobile gamer. I
go.
did Marble Snap.
So
That's really the only one that hooked me for any extended
I'm not
amount of
really
time.
with the chat.
I
That's
also
fair.
played Vampire Survivors on mobile, but that was not originally a mobile game. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's.
Yeah.
I can see how that would be a decent mobile game, though.
But the only
Vampire
like
Survivors, but it only controls through tilt controls on your phone. I think that's how it should be played.
the only like
You okay?
mobile first game that I got into was Marble Snap.
Interesting.
Can I not talk to this old woman anymore? The root mother or whatever?
I need to like talk to her first. and
Dude,
then
yeah,
let
remember
you.
we had that like broken thing where it's like he has to talk to her first
Oh.
before.
Hang on,
Yeah.
I'm Kuman.
Probably
Well, I
my
don't like
favorite.
this
Mine
guy. I
instantly
just-
applies Frozen.
I
Interesting.
have to stand in front of this guy for a full like 5 seconds before he becomes interactable, so I kind of thought it would be the same thing with her.
I've lost
Oh, he has new items here too.
to fare at
Wait,
all
who does?
is well.
This guy next to her
The poor
is he used to sell 1 ring and a bunch of cosmetic shit, but now he has 3 rings.
Shoot me. You got anything new too? No. You say you to me.
Till next time.
There's no next time.
Genshin was made with Unity.
Should
tread carefully, child. The poor. I have lost.
just go buy more ammo boxes because we know we're gonna need them in the future.
Tread carefully, child.
All right, I've got 60 fucking ammo boxes and I'm ready.
Goddamn. I'm gonna the rock candy and run to the restroom real quick.
So- look, you gotta stop. You can't just lick and run, Devi. I can't believe you. So fucking rude. This fucking guy. Hmm.
So the skins that you buy through this person can only be applied to very specific armor.
Is that why I can't equip the things that I bought? Because I don't see
You
like
need
where I'm
the
supposed to be.
armor set that it is.
I'm so pissed.
That's like worse than just normal transmogging.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't like transmogging, but what's worse than transmogging? Transmogging that doesn't work.
Yeah. Man, I bought some skins too forever ago. I had no idea that like why I couldn't equip it.
I'm back.
Good Boy is the best mod. I do like summoning the dog. At one point we were all 3 running the dog and it was just
Orc.
some boys with the boys. And that was a good time.
And good boys with the boys.
All right, Nephobia and Devour, beautiful. It's actually so fucked that it just looks like jelly beans rolling around. Really takes me out of that game whenever we have to play with it. But there's some people who just can't handle spiders. Not that I blame them either.
When we have to play with it, is it like a server-wide decision everyone has to agree on?
It's like I actually don't know. I think it was just that I had people in my chat that were like arachnophobic, and so it's like I was playing with it on by default.
I also look like jelly beans rolling around. Probably see a doctor.
If you have a mod build, Good Boy can become a menace, not as much as bugs, but still. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been impressed with on like most of the mods so far. But I also am not doing a mod build, but my build's basically pointless because I was doing tank build. And let me tell you, I survive 1 hit more than I think, I guess, Devi and Drew, which is 1 hit to say most of the time.
Not. True, because we played on a difficulty harder than we should have, which is still a
I don't
fault of
know,
the game.
it's still pretty
But
much happening.
we are still on a difficulty higher than we should be. I think we're
Are
much
we?
closer to it now, but I think you're
say,
supposed to complete the game one full
maxed out
time and
weapons,
then
though.
level up.
I don't know. I still feel as though this is easy. Majority of the time.
Yeah.
That boss took like, I think 13
Well, the difficulty
tries.
isn't like the game gets harder. The difficulty is our stats are no longer good enough. So like
Would
Chunk
make the
getting
game
one
harder.
hit is not the result of the game being harder. It's the result of they made the numbers bigger and we don't have the gear to compensate
Which-
for it.
But that
Percent.
is difficult. I mean, it just depends on like what you think difficulty should be.
I guess
Obviously,
I
think
just
difficulty
disagree with-
should be like, you know, added move sets or things like that because it's a more creative way of making it more difficult, but also more, you know, time designing it.
I'm of the team that don't increase enemy health, increase enemy damage. I've always liked that.
That way
when
it
games
makes
do
you
that
more
with difficulty.
consistent in like,
Yeah.
playing around it. Yeah, that's
So
fair.
instead of like making the enemies damage spongy, they just kill you faster. In turn, making.
Are you
the
guys
game
doing
harder.
Nightmare? We were doing Nightmare. We got all the way through the DLC to the last boss, and we decided we had to go back because it was a 2-phase boss, and it was like next to impossible to get through the first phase with
Consistently,
enough
anyway.
healing stuff. Well, yeah, with enough.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
that was the thing for me is there's mostly us having like no healing stuff to do anything about it, even if we did go down. So we are now on hard.
The thing that bothered me about it was not all that. I was fine with that shit because eventually we would have gotten good enough to not need revives all the time. But my problem was just that it was so fucking tanky that eventually we would fuck up because it took like 3 ammo boxes per fight attempt.
Janitor's watch, huh?
An old watch that
Okay.
appears to no longer work.
Okay.
Looks like it's a quest item of some kind.
I didn't have any problem with it.
I've also heard that you are like adamantly refusing to do manual saves in Baldur's Gate, which makes me think that you might be a crazy person. And,
Wait, what?
Me?
Yeah,
No.
that's what Airvan told me. He said that you only do autosaves. You won't
No,
like
I
quick
mean
save
there's like
anything.
he used to be quick save. I've been seeing him quick save on his
okay.
VOD.
Quick save a lot.
Yeah.
I just don't think about it. Like what Aravan means is I don't quick save every 2 seconds like he wants me to. Because he wants me to quick save after every single fight and tells me to, and when he does, I quick save. But otherwise, I don't
think
do
that
it.
it's
Because I don't play games that way. I just play the game.
it's Divinity PTSD, dude. Losing like
Yeah.
3 combat encounters worth of shit to a quick save. Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah.
But that
that's
makes way
fair.
more sense. I only got one half of that story, obviously.
Yeah, I don't think like that. I just play the game.
Yeah.
I'm immersed.
I do like watching Drew play because like I can hear Aravan and Poppy Eric kind of just fucking about. But I'm watching Drew and he's just like shooting like random lanterns and he's like, I think this thing will activate something, and he just fucks with stuff. He just wants to explore like everything and like that kind of mindset. It's very interesting.
My new thing is reading everything. So.
There's a lot of cool lore in that game. They've got like, what is it, 40 fucking years, 50 fucking years of lore to go off of?
Come here and sit. Oh yeah. Okay, or don't.
Sorry. I didn't know you wanted to go back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Is there a skip button for anyone else?
Oh yeah.
Are you okay?
Oh,
Shadow? My friend in Earth.
Oh yeah!
Told me you remember the helmet. This.
Oh yeah, we have to do the really hard boss fight against green or red glowies.
Gave me
Legit
their
woke up with
snow.
a huntsman on my leg before. It's terrifying. What the fuck?
Just a grown ass
destroyed
man or
everything.
woman that is hunting something. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
just a hunter that just he was
No.
just it was weird.
Hunts-
Just didn't knock or anything. It's kind of rude.
Look,
Huntsman
I
is a
didn't let
very
the shadow
large.
out. It's
Is
not
this yours?
mine.
Give
Where
watch.
did you-
Is it new?
Where did you... Mr. Ferguson gave me
Oh.
that. When we showed up here, he was
Wait,
always
did we
kind
just
to me.
randomly find it on the ground?
Yeah.
The only one who was kind from before. I'm sorry. I'm not going back to Earth.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Huntsman is a very large Australian spider that is extremely skittish and extremely fast.
Yeah,
But they don't.
yeah.
They're skittish. They're like cowards. They don't fuck with you. But like,
Yeah, they're like
Obviously,
wolf
if you
spiders
fuck
that
with
we
it.
have here in Arkansas.
Bastard.
maybe.
They like I'm pretty sure they don't like build webs or anything, right? They just kind of like prowl.
Are you
around.
saying fuck you? That's exactly what they are. Read the Wikipedia. It's what it says. In smarter words, but that's what it says. But they're very large, and spooky looking.
I'm healing, by the way.
The ones that are really scary in Australia are the redbacks, which are basically just very small black widows. And they'll bunch up together all in groups and hide inside tiny dark spaces. So you'll like get ready to like move your bed or something, and you'll like put your hands under the bed to like pick up the mattress or something, and there'll be 5 million redbacks all chilling under the bed.
They're never gonna stop.
I muted Drew.
About
Is
you,
he
bro.
done?
No, what? Why did you mute Drew?
I'm kidding.
Because talking about spider.
The moment he started talking about all the tiny, scary spiders bunching up in little dark holes, I was like, I don't.
Those ones are the ones
It was
that are
the
scary to
middle of
me.
the night, and I was watching like a like survival.
I don't want to hear where this is
thing
going.
or
I'm gonna
whatever.
be chunk through now.
Okay, that's fair. I get it.
Those ones are pretty.
Never
spooky.
mind then, because Drew was there for it, so he already saw it. So now nothing matters.
I'm okay with big spiders. I don't like little spiders.
Interesting. So tarantulas and stuff don't bother you, but like,
Nah.
interesting.
It's just the thought that they can go and be literally anywhere that they want to is nightmarish to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
The
Like
cool
a
thing
big
is
spot, like
that-
a huntsman, pretty hard for them to get into your house. Not impossible, pretty hard. A tiny little
Nah, they found a way.
like brown recluse that can essentially one-hit humans. Very
One
easy.
hit.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
the
am I
cool
wrong?
thing is that
Dude, I get bit by a brown recluse. I'm like, oh, guys, I'm one tap.
there are exceptions,
You
like
wake up in the
Sydney.
morning and you just fuck.
You hear the hit marker.
What were you saying, Drew? Sorry about that.
Yeah, my
Cool
bad.
thing is that a lot of the Australian spiders that like are the ones that are like talked about don't actually like kill like that. They're like they have like paralysis venom kind of thing. Some of them aren't. Like the Sydney funnel web spider, that'll kill you in 30 minutes. That one is fucking spooky, but it's like it's exclusively in Sydney and they're up in trees. So it's like it's not that big of a deal. There's like there's some trap door spiders that chill underground and they'll come up and they'll go whoo. It's like there are scary ones that like are dangerous, but like the ones that you see most often, like the huntsmans, they don't really do much.
I will say, trapdoor spiders are kind of sick though. I remember learning about them in skin, and I was like, that's so cool. That they just like literally have like a rock or something that they like close their like little like tunnel thing in, and they just jump out and grab people.
Majority of like the dangerous.
Straight into the encounter.
Yep.
Oh.
Majority of like the dangerous animals you hear about Australia, like spiders, snakes, whatever the fuck, they're in the outback. Like, what are you gonna go walk out into the desert? Like,
Yes.
like if you're just hanging out in a city, like you're not gonna see majority of them.
That's
You
fair.
see,
Yeah, that's a good point.
as someone who grew up on a farm, that is pretty close to the outback. And I'm not saying like I basically lived in the Australian outback.
Yeah.
I mean, I lived in a pretty rural area where snakes and spiders were fucking everywhere.
Yeah. Felt.
Also, black widows and brown recluse were incredibly common around where I
Also,
grew up,
guys,
so-
this is the final boss, Tree Pussy Man.
True.
I've only ever seen one brown recluse my whole life, and I drowned it.
I
I've seen
had
several.
a exterminator tell my parents that our house had one of the worst infestations of brown recluses he's ever
Laser.
seen.
Final boss time.
And that traumatized me.
Yeah,
This is why I'm
fair.
scared of spiders.
Oh, I forgot to bring shield or whatever, but it's alright.
We didn't really get the opportunity to
Live.
swap.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of spiders or anything. I'm just afraid of dying.
Yeah,
Crazy.
spiders do that to people. That's
Why, would,
fine.
why
Yeah.
would you be scared of dying?
Oh, you gave me a high five.
Oh, nice.
Don't mind if
So
I
like
do.
because of that, I'm a little like scared of spiders, but it's not like I see one and go into a panic attack or something, you know? It's just kind of like
I just start calling for my girlfriend to come kill it for me. Like
It's
any
like,
other self-respecting guy.
Yeah, like any other true man out there would.
Yeah. All right, out of ammo on my secondary, but
Watch for
Phase two?
lasers.
Oh, never mind,
Phase two?
completely out of ammo. But at least this time it's halfway dead.
there's healing right here, Dev. It's about to go away.
I was already standing in it. I got fully healed by it. I just got hit by mortars. Oh, forgot about the outside edge being a little
More
delayed.
healing.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to it, but I think he's gonna fuck me up anyway.
He's on me.
I hate that last move. It never hits. And the
Take him.
hitbox is not accurate. Just imagine people.
Okay, I think I have him.
Shoot him in the trussy. I'm trying, man. What is that word?
I'm a
Noah?
gamer.
What is Pyuku Muku?
Imagine not being
Sounds like
familiar
you're
with
infantile.
Yukamuku.
I don't.
Oh, I'm not familiar with Yukamuku.
Count Dooku. Muku.
Kyukumuku. Oh, that's
me, you gotta shoot him.
Juku.
Shoot him.
That's a
Waiting on
monster
you.
from Monster Hunter.
Well,
Or
yeah,
Is it a Pokemon?
Shoot him. Oh.
I was thinking it was the big fluffy guy. I think it's a thing from Monster Hunter. It sounds like one.
No, who knows?
I dodged that. That's bullshit. The game lied to me.
Yep, that's how I feel every time.
Don't revive me. I think it'll just pick me up whenever the phase swap happens, maybe. I'm kind of curious.
And I think you will die, so I'd rather you be revived.
Oh,
Okay.
you think I just die?
Okay, he just random backswing, huh? Well, now you just might want to finish him.
What the fuck? I didn't even hit him.
Maybe my fire got him.
Oh.
Well, now we learn. Hey, look, it revived us.
Ah. Fog. Oh, guys, so
Front,
be ready to
middle,
run forward,
top.
I think.
I walked towards it. Maybe.
Bro,
Oh.
I just still couldn't dodge that, apparently.
Yeah.
Just crazy. Be in the middle.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know how to... Where are we supposed to stand?
Okay, it was... He did the middle one on the right, but not on the left, so I moved to the middle on the right side and got fucked.
One!
Because his hands were, like... Usually I'm always thinking it's, like, the hand placement. Because if he does, like, the top hands, it's the furthest back. If he does the bottom hands, it's, like, the furthest closest to him. So I was like, oh, if I stand in the middle, I don't get hit. But I guess
Well, you would have
that's
been
not
right
true.
on his left side. Because the way that he does it is he has 6 hands, and it's like
Yes.
separating the map into thirds, and that time he raised like his bottom right, middle left, and top right. So half the board was safe, half of it wasn't.
Wrong. It's up, up, down, down, left, right, AB, select, start.
Oh, yeah, true. The fucking Konami code. Down, up. Oh, great start. Watch out for laser.
My laser piss.
Always piss on lasers, dude.
Yeah.
Yup.
Well, that's not what I meant to do, but fair enough.
See, this feels like the same difficulty. It just doesn't take as much time.
Watch out, lasers.
Ags. Mr. Harsgard. Give me your arms. Go revive. Oh, never mind. He's on you.
Hang on.
Oh, is he? I don't wanna.
Reloading.
Yeah, just keep him drunk. Oh,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Give me
you.
the hand job. Fiddle with my knob.
oh, I heard a beautiful cover of Gangster's Paradise today. I'm sorry.
Was it called
Gangster's
Amish Parasite?
Fucking no, I'm sorry. That got stuck in my head from the conversation earlier. It was Rap God. It was a cover of Rap God,
yeah,
but
it's
it was
like-
by
Watch my
AI, Goku, and Vegeta. And I
Oh,
loved it.
I've actually heard a lot of like Goku Vegeta like bullshit recently. I don't know why.
Bro, the Goku one was pretty mid, but the Vegeta one went hard.
Vegeta got a good voice, man. No one even knew. After all this time. Oh, that was new. Did he just faceplant? Okay.
I wish the map was visually separated into thirds, so that I could tell where the attacks
Yes,
are.
right. Lasers? Okay, Cool. I guess you just get hit by them.
Middle.
I'm down, by the way.
Hang on!
Oh, let me use one on mine since you have the faster revives for later. Okay, bottom on both sides, then middle, then top. So we just wait for the second blast and then stand where the second blast happens.
I'm just tanking the one.
Okay, I now see the tells that you guys were talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Get as far away from that as possible. You need to get really far away from that.
Okay.
I couldn't. I tried to put the shield down. I couldn't get in time. That's my bad.
I was running away and hit a stray orb.
I don't know why I know that, but it's a Pokemon. I don't know how I know that Pokemon.
I'll get him.
If you pissed, it feels like lasers should get that checked out.
That's coming to you. That's coming to you.
This ain't good.
That was impossible to avoid damage, and I didn't like that.
I just got lucky.
Yeah, same. That's how I feel. I don't know if this will block all of them or not, but yeah, it'll get it down.
I hit by one.
You just can't. I don't feel like there's enough time to dodge that.
Yeah.
Down.
I got you.
I don't have any more revives. I'm bad.
Okay, there's lasers too, apparently.
Lasers.
What? Why is it wider at the backside or something?
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
so
know.
confused.
I was nowhere near that one.
Because I'm standing in front of the other, literally the others. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Debbie. We'll try to get you when we can.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm still like more than half. So take your time.
Fuck my
Thank
pussy,
you.
dude.
That's my last one.
Cool. I don't get it.
Uh-oh.
I don't.
Just you.
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
I think those lasers are the things that are pissing me off the most.
Yeah. I don't really know how to avoid them because I don't feel like I can move fast enough to actually. Oh, I'm dead here. I
You may
did
just have-
dodge
you
it that
may
time,
just have
but
to
it
roll it.
existed for like just enough time later to hit me anyway. I don't know. The lasers are rough.
The lasers
don't
feel
feel
like
like I
they're
can
too
move
fast.
fast
Like,
enough.
yeah, it's like it feels like not fast. It's like you have to preemptively roll. You just have to like know the timing, I guess. Also, the hitbox is like not accurate.
You know
Hold
how
on. No, I have to have it out. I think. Fuck.
at the end of a From Software game, after you fight the final boss, there is a second final boss afterward that is way slower and in a big, massive arena where you don't have anything to speed up with. And you have to fight that big, massive, slow boss. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Feel like this is that, but not as good.
Yeah.
And maybe I only feel that way because I can compare it to something.
I think
Maybe, but there's lots of games that
Objectively-
have done this kind of stuff before, right? I don't think this is anything that new. I don't
Yeah,
even think, like, yeah. I don't
just
know.
based on like bosses of games of similar style and so on and so forth, I think that this boss is very cool, very interesting, has a lot of variety in its attacks and things. Even phase 2 is really fucking cool. It's just, I feel like we're missing a component.
Are you gonna die from this?
I'm on it!
I like this phase.
Hold on.
And I like...
I'm in trouble.
Wow.
Alright, just tank. I thought I tanked it.
We're just trading.
Yes, it's fine. We got this, guys.
I like this phase a lot. And I like the second phase, where he's walking around. I don't like the full-on third phase. So far.
Yeah.
Now, maybe that could
Because it just
change.
seems like real big AoEs is really like
Reloading!
Maybe that
the
could
thing-
change.
the name of the game.
But, like, not from a, oh, this is too hard, or, oh, I don't understand standpoint. Literally only because it's super slow and methodical, and I'm not having fun with it. You know?
Yeah. No, that's fair.
I prefer this phase. This part is fun.
Yes, I agree.
And maybe there will be something like this after the phase where we've been fighting. I don't know.
Every time. If I get hit by the first swing of that, I'm done for. I always mistime it.
Hang on.
I don't think you can stand in the corners to avoid an emo, because I was like rolling into the corner and still wasn't
I
safe
think I
from
figured.
it.
Okay, I haven't figured that one out. That one I think I just rolled too early on.
Hubris. That's cool.
Is unstoppable.
What if like we can shoot the laser crystals and turn them off or something?
See, that would also be like a cool mechanic, right? To like destroy them to like weaker his overall like powers or whatever. Like I'd be
On
fine
me.
with that. Yep, and get him.
I'm down. He's
The
also close.
lasers feel like they have gotten wider. I mean, I
Yeah.
didn't play it before, but if you could avoid them in the corner in the past, don't use it. Don't use a revive.
Oh,
Don't.
We're about to get a free revive.
yeah, right. It's actually a good point. I didn't even think about it like that. Sure, were we loaded?
I like his design a lot.
Yes.
I just don't like the style of boss this is. And that's not just this game. That's like any game. I just don't
there
like
we go.
this style of boss. It's
Better.
just not my preference.
Left middle. Get the fuck away from that shit.
Yep. Watch the crystals because I assume that laser's gonna be coming after that. Or maybe not. Oh no, it's gonna be the toggle thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna
front,
go
the
down.
middle. Then we want to stand in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe I fucking did that. It's actually insane.
Healing? Are you going towards it?
Because I thought his thing was gonna be way further back in the middle.
It was front right, middle left, back right.
It's literally a spiky vagina. Yeah, I've seen the movie Teeth. See, I haven't actually seen it. It's just a good joke.
I haven't seen it either, but I've just always made the joke. It's like, haha, vagina.
Good joke.
It bite people, man.
I didn't want to, like, you know, I wanted to say the joke, but I didn't want to lie, so I had to, like, you know,
We can lie.
movie night? I'd rather not.
Movie night, fucking Teeth. Goodbye, everyone.
Help me!
Damn, I almost avoided it.
Sheesh.
Ow, 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 ow.
All right, cool.
Ow, 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 ow.
Don't worry, guys. I got it. Maybe?
Middle right again.
Don't you worry about it. No biggie.
Hang on!
See, guys, we're all right here. And really, that's what matters.
I'm in trouble.
Hang on!
See, guys, we're all back up and at 'em. See, this is what teamwork's really about.
Reloading!
Oh, really?
Okay.
Oh my
Not
god.
literally not enough time to move between those two.
I got you, I got you, I got you.
Nah, I think we die here.
Oh, nope,
I
nope,
only
nope,
have
nope,
one.
nope, nope.
Where are you guys?
Back left.
Oh,
Down.
Yeah, you have to like roll before that one's over, basically. God, having the shotgun fucking blows though.
yeah, this looks like a rough fight for a shotgun.
I'm in trouble.
Thank you for the gift sub to Val, Ace. I appreciate it.
I'm back, baby.
I think I would like to.
Back from the dead?
I think I need to swap out some stuff. I
Yeah.
just think like the shotgun doesn't feel bad against the first part of the boss, but the second part, unless like I'm just dead weight, is what it feels
I
like.
want to go buy an orb of restat.
Oh
and
really?
upgrade. Yeah. I really liked this build for everything else, but now that the only enemy we have left has a very
a
large
big-
abusable weak
yeah.
point, I want to abuse it.
Sure. Fair.
Because I feel like I am not doing as much damage as I could be because of that.
That's fair. Yeah. No, I agree.
Have you played Armored Core 6 yet, Dev?
No. Just don't have access to it.
Good
Okay.
talk. Gonna watch show. Have fun. I'll probably be back. Enjoy your show, Ace.
I would like to, but it's not,
not,
really, like incredibly
Recommending it
high
to
on
you
my
because
list.
I haven't played it, but like, you like
Oh,
when I play Souls games and stuff, I have a build and I very much stick to it.
Yeah.
You seem much more willing to change out stuff and change what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like an Armored Core 6 might be good for you.
I think I would enjoy that game.
Yeah, that's
For
true.
almost
That is, like, a
exactly the
huge
reason
part
you're
of that
saying.
game.
The almost it seems like limitless customization basically.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna change up the way that I play to like more cater to that because like that's what the game's meant to be. If you're like there's very much like you're meant to change out your parts a bunch, you know? So it's like, but for me, like if I'm using a greatsword, I'm using a greatsword, you know?
Yeah, I'm the guy that's like, all right, I found a really cool rapier. Sick. We're gonna go a dex build, and then 5 minutes later, I'm like, is that an anchor? All right, we're going strength build.
That's where I'm at with Baldur's Gate 3 right now. Very indecisive for what I want to do.
Luckily, it's pretty cheap to respec.
Yeah, I do like that. I do like that it's like 100 gold or whatever in Baldur's Gate to like change your class or whatever. Does the Gatling gun do like any fire damage or anything, or is it just
I believe it's just normal damage.
okay? Okay.
Almost done. Really just got to pick like one more.
go upgrade my gun. So I think I'm also gonna swap out to the chain gun. Give it a shot on this boss at the very least.
What the hell is even? Oh.
The problem is when upgrading a gun like this is that I can't swap out the mods. And I like having the mods that I had. And it's really frustrating.
Yeah, I don't know. Kind of how it works in Dark Souls too, but in a different way.
Yeah. So I don't know if there's
Yeah, I
like a
need to swap
secondary
out a
weapon I
ring.
really like. I like the Spitfire a good bit, actually. I may keep that.
Wasn't keeping track. I think that was attempt 3 that we just did.
Are we
I
not
think
counting the
next one
last
is
ones?
4. No, because I don't remember what it was.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna try this run with these weapons, but I don't have my shield anymore or healing or anything because
And also,
of it.
it's kind of a different boss now.
All right, let's go.
Same boss, smaller Numby.
At least we're more consistently getting to the second phase.
Yeah, I think that from all of our attempts at the last version, we are very good at this fight now, and we should have been consistently making it to this phase. The problem is just that it took so long that inevitably we would make mistakes in the like 20 million hours it took to whittle his health bar down.
Oh, for sure, yeah. This is just one of those things. It's like how a lot of things work, where it's just about consistency more so than anything.
Yeah. God, I was getting so frustrated that I would like perfect dodge 25 attacks in a row, and then the 26th would want to hit me, and we were done. It's like, okay. All right, man. Can't be perfect forever.
They're coming!
Let's get 'em!
Yeah, I do feel like I'm doing more damage.
I'm definitely doing way less damage, and I don't have a shield for this part, which feels.
Okay, it's easy to dodge.
It is easy to dodge. It's just annoying.
You can basically just hold left, like strafe left the whole time. Lasers. That's also why I'm excited for Liza P. I am very, very excited to like try out all sorts of wacky weapon combinations in that game.
Yeah, in my opinion, the trick weapons were the best part of Bloodborne. I know a lot of people like the speed and the comeback health, stuff like that. I like the trick weapons. I think the
That
trick weapons are
weapon
really
to
cool.
swap, I mean, that singular button that swapped your weapon into a different one was like crucial for comboing and shit. It definitely added a lot more than just weapon to forms.
Yeah.
It was a very good mechanic.
One that they haven't really brought back. I just killed you.
I was about to say, I think he shot me. I don't.
One that they haven't really brought back in any of the games.
Yeah, I know.
It came back in different ways in Elden Ring with very specific weapons, but barely. Meanwhile, I hope the no consistent healing item stays in fucking hell. Never bring that back. Hate that shit.
Witch healing? Oh yeah, yeah. The blood vials were an interesting decision for sure. Just burn him down. He's got like 10% health left. Unless all three of us are dead.
Nope.
Oh, never mind. I see you.
Still next to me, huh?
I really enjoy the tilde key in Baldur's Gate that highlights all NPCs with like a nice colored border and makes everything way easier to see, including your squad members. Would love that. That's
agree.
thing.
I agree, except for the fact that that's on my Discord mute button, so a lot of times I accidentally mute myself doing it.
My
just
Discord
leave that
mute
shit
button is
permanently on.
page down.
Mine is the number 12 on my mouse.
Next ball. This ain't good.
And then I also followed Debbie's lead of making
Cover me!
VA push to mute while also having it be talk in most games.
I just got hit. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying for that one. Never mind. That's fine, just leave me for a second. Wait until after
And he
this is
loves
over.
doing this the second anybody's down.
Yeah, I'm at half health though, so it's not like it's instant killing me at the very least. If you need to dodge this first, I'm fine.
Hang on!
Sheesh. Shout out to
Alright, good luck.
invulnerability.
This ain't good.
Well, that fucking blows. You have dump?
Top off!
Nope.
No?
I don't
Okay.
have it because I have 2 boss weapons.
Same.
I just realized Drew's dead.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's dead. Damn. Just simply too far away to dodge that one.
I'm actually gonna use my healing stones on myself.
Alright, I'm officially out of ammo.
Oh,
This is a good time to be out of ammo. So I can just use a box here.
True, actually. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. But
Uh-oh.
okay.
Uh-oh, I'm bad.
Uh-oh.
My character model blocked the orbs and I did not see them.
Yep. I saw
that
the
was a good
hands
run
come out.
until
I
that.
thought yeah, I thought I could get you because I saw the hands, but I didn't realize the laser were coming on as well. If I waited for that, I probably got you up.
That was definitely, for me, my most comfortable run yet. I felt like I avoided most things. I just fucked up on something stupid at the end.
I died immediately.
Yeah, I think I also fucked up on, so that I think I finally understand what you're saying whenever the hands are up at the top and the bottom.
You see
Because of
the
way
the
they
6 hands
overlap,
now?
like, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, I've seen the 6 hands. I just thought that they would, the like gap of where you should be would be different.
One for
That was just wrong.
One for each of us!
I still feel like fire should do more than it does.
Yeah. Like against a tree boss, it's called the root. I
think-
feel like it should be.
I need ammo!
You
somewhat
run a little
more
bit of
Dad,
a risk making that decision.
I guess.
Mostly in
Yeah.
most enemies in this game are root, so you kind of just make an element that's overpowered to
Are they?
everything.
Though? I don't think. Well, no, I feel like there was a good variety of like enemies in like different worlds. It was just especially the
the
start
fuck?
of the world was pretty.
Yeah, only Earth
blatant
was
about it.
rude.
I guess that's fair.
He's unstoppable.
Besides, the game already caters to builds. It's just one single specific build, nothing else.
Does feel that way.
Hey! Eyes up! Might not be
I feel like you can either do crit or elemental.
I was doing elemental for a bit there.
Watch my back!
The elements,
like-
as a person that's been using the shock rifle for, I don't No, the better part of the game at this point, now that we've replayed the DLC, doesn't feel like it's really doing much. Feels like it's just damage, but like the element itself doesn't feel like it's doing much.
It just feels like it increases so marginally, right? Especially for the fire for me.
You have
was
like perks and items equipped for it? Because there's a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
that enhances elemental damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, actually, that's a good point.
I do, yeah.
Because I did.
Well,
For me, it just feels like it's a big burst of damage all at once, but it's not actually doing anything. I don't know. Unique, I guess. I'm down.
okay, I'm down too.
Oh.
Chunk.
Hang on!
That sucks.
No. Did you get down
Does this
immediately?
kill Drew? Wait,
Oh, hell not.
okay.
Pop off!
Beams? Death?
This ain't good.
Yeah, I'm down.
Medic!
Don't worry, I got him, I got him, I got him. Let me use the thing.
Hang on!
Alright.
Reloading!
I feel like that's been our most consistent gripe too, is that there's just no time to like revive people, it seems like. Hardly ever. Oh my god.
Okay, maybe my field of view's fucking with me on those lasers or
I
something.
don't know. No, because I've looked at the hitbox up close. It's like the laser itself
This
is
is my
like,
last revive.
there's like a thicker outside shell that it like is like part of the hitbox, but it's like almost invisible. You can't really see it. It kind of sucks. I'm down, by the way. I didn't know you on there.
I don't have a revive anymore.
Hang on!
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. I assumed it was something like that.
Hang on!
So I have some.
I'm in trouble.
It still nicked me, huh?
My heel's down.
Let's go the other way. Go the other way. That hit me, bro.
Yeah,
Just
I
you.
walked into you. I wasn't able to get out of it.
How does that hit me, man?
5!
That laser, like, hitbox. This has been my problem throughout this entire game. Is there's so many attacks that the hitbox is just not accurate.
It's not for me that they're inaccurate, it's that they're inconsistent, because there's
Maybe that's a
that
better word.
that doesn't feel like it's exactly where the laser is, and meanwhile on the ice dagger boss that we fought,
Yep.
it was very precisely where the fence
Yeah.
was showing, and if there was a little hole in the fence, then the dagger could go through it. So like
Yep.
with that fight, it's incredibly precise, but then with this, it's not, and it's just like.
Yeah.
If it was
That's a good way of
was
putting it.
consistently not precise, then I wouldn't fucking notice it. It'd be fine. But because it pick and chooses, I notice it. But I'm also having the realization right now of, oh fuck. I'm having the realization right now that because I'm not really having that great of a time with this game, I'm noticing more and more flaws as we go.
Yeah. So you're wondering if, like, would this happen with, like, a different game that you were having more enjoyment out of?
Yeah, so it's like the cracks are there, so I'm seeing
I'm down.
it break in real time, you know?
Yeah.
On it!
Poison of this world.
That looks cool from this side.
Just blasting his ass with the flamethrower from 2 feet away.
Looks like he was like a Ghost Rider looking guy. Hey dude, how you doing?
Oh. I didn't think you'd go into that so quick. My bad, my bad.
He's on me.
Cut.
I definitely do think that you're onto something there with that, though. I think that, like, a unenjoyment is recursive.
That's a good way to say
When
it.
you start experiencing one bad thing, it can so easily keep compounding on top of the other small bad things until small little details start making an experience feel bad.
Yeah, not only is it a domino effect, but it's an exponential domino effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it.
Agreed.
Because there's a lot of games. Like, I guarantee that is a majority of people's issues with Starfield, is that they, like me, I'm probably going to go into it with a negative disposition just because I have experienced Bethesda games in the past and don't have high hopes for it being a more quality product than what they've put out before.
Yeah.
And because of that, I'm like inherently just going to have a worse opinion about it than most people, even if the game is way better than their previous titles. And I hate that. I'm trying to overcome that mental hurdle and play it so that I don't have that, but it's there.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think also recognizing that you have that hurdle makes you take your own reviews and like criticisms into a better like understanding.
At the very least, you can acknowledge that you're biased.
Yeah.
Oh, this is hitting me? Fuck, I'm one hit as hell already.
Something I've noticed that bothers me about this game that seems small, but in reality is kind of a big deal. I don't like how the health bars are in the lower right.
Yeah? Oh, I'm probably dead here.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you've heard my psychology rant before about how we look at things. Have you?
I see.
So because they're in the lower right, that's the very last place that my brain acknowledges. I'm gonna die to this. It's the very last place that my brain acknowledges, and because I'm playing as the healer, it makes me not notice that you guys are at low health very often, because your health isn't the first thing that I'm seeing.
I got Drew.
Instead, there's nothing in the upper
Oh,
left.
you got Drew? Okay.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Fuck
maybe
me.
not.
He's gonna die to that, isn't he?
I hope.
I'll live.
Okay. I'm getting him. Fuck you, dude.
Now I'm dead.
Fuck me, man!
No!
Thank you for the sub, Dustin. I'm down, by the way.
I'm on it.
Oh, it's just always in the worst spots, it feels like, for, like, getting people up.
I don't think there's ever a good spot.
That may be true.
Feels like
but-
there's specifically timed to make sure it's not possible to revive your teammate. Also, some of the gaps between the balls on this particular boss fight are, wonky.
Oh my god. I thought...
Hang on!
Bye.
Brave.
6!
Hmm.
This is just one of those bosses where it's just like, just don't get hit. Forehead.
I think there's a lot to like, okay. I think one big move that keeps hitting me that I've noticed is that he will do the same thing where he hits like half the board, but it's like the checkerboard pattern, it's inverted,
Yeah.
right? And then on
Yeah.
top of that, he'll pick a half, generally the half that only one hand is hitting, and the lasers will hit that half too.
Yeah.
So it's like, it looks like one attack is narrowing down your safe places to half the board, but it's actually narrowing it down to 1/6 of the board in a very specific spot that you have to be in, and you have too slow a movement speed to realistically react to it to get there. Maybe we need to be just generally standing near the middle more
So before I hit the hay, have a good night, Dustin. Love you, homie.
than the edges.
I'm shooting at him during that phase, so I'm aiming down my sights to shoot at him, which, by the way, is the only way to hit him, so if you're doing a melee build, fuck you.
Yeah. Yep.
And then, because I'm aimed down my sights shooting at him, I can't see his hands, which are the tell for his thingy.
You can't
But if
see
I
the hands
pay
while you're
attention to the
ADS?
hands, no. But if I pay attention to his hands, And I'm not shooting. My FOV is on the default.
Oh. Yeah, I cranked that shit up. I can see everything.
Yeah, no, I'm on default FOV too. I've always played games like that where I'm on default FOV though. I don't really ever crank up.
I mean, I can turn it up now, but like...
I feel disadvantaged.
But if that's
like
how
having
they're doing the
motion blur
default,
on.
right?
I'll turn it up,
Motion
but like...
blur feels a little bit different.
I feel like the default is rarely a conscious decision. I mean, maybe it is, but like, I never leave that shit on default. I feel like they
Yeah, this
always
looks like
get
shit.
default wrong to me.
Who's on? Is he on right now? I can't tell. Oh, it's me. Okay, cool.
I mean, I'll turn it up, but like, it feels stupid that that's what I have to do to be able to see his hands.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah, I guess I don't know about have to. I don't know what it looks like on normal, but
I cannot see his hands when I'm aiming at his pussy.
you aiming at his footsies?
Pussy.
Pussy.
Oh,
Didn't have cookies.
and this one Harsgard looked at me.
Second.
Hold on.
Hi, how's it going?
I did beat this guy with a melee build, yeah, but not by meleeing him. He's not in that phase. I just shot you directly. It's okay, you lost like 2 health.
Yeah, so
Are you certain you can't melee him in phase 2?
It doesn't. I can't imagine unless you can do damage to the crystals. There's literally not like a. Because I've been up close and personal to him. I can try. We can. I can run it.
I'm seeing my health go down by a little bit. I tell him he's like got an aura all of a sudden, or. Yeah, fuck him up.
I don't know how you played the whole game like this. This is so bad.
I think that the low end of the FOV is unplayable. Like the default FOV for me.
I mean, I like raising the FOV in first-person games 90% of the time.
I don't.
I'm down.
Yeah, I had to avoid this.
You get him to me or?
Yeah.
Oh, dude! After you just fuck this game, dude. He just does the thing on the sides where you have to stand on the middle on the inner side, and then he picks the perfect spot where I physically can't run across the map to get away from it.
I think we need to stand centralized.
Does seem like that is more beneficial, yeah. Fuck me, man.
This ain't good.
If we have healing. Oh.
I'm hurt.
Well. You got him. We need to get in the middle.
Incoming lasers.
Fuck me, man. That time I think I just mistimed it though.
Help
Oh,
me!
I got combo by the balls. One made me stumble into another.
Oh my god, same.
Damn! Is it over?
Back
Oh
side?
fuck, we're in the right spot.
Yep.
Once.
Watch my back!
Yeah, it does seem like a. Yeah, before that laser's over, I'm like rolling into it to dodge that one.
Oh, I must have missed the outside lasers go off.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck. I'm dead.
I'm in trouble.
Oh.
On it.
On the right side. We're kind of in the right-ish spot again.
Hi, Andrew Duck, how are you? Don't shout out during boss fights.
Think you have won. The root cannot be stopped. You're more powerful than
Oh, I thought the bot did it. He's so close. He's about to.
That's cool. That's a good shot. Oh.
Uh-oh, those things were the unkillable things.
Dun 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 dun.
You did it! He's gone!
How does she know that?
I'm saying the root's still like right behind her. Like I'm looking at it.
Listen, I can't go back to Ward 13. It's not home anymore.
GG's, Bella.
Probably never was.
We fucking gone and done it.
Hey, someday. Take care, traveler.
Whew.
I'm
Oh, thank goodness we got a trade point.
Yeah, let's go. Now we can play the game again on hard.
Oh, look at the time. Oh no, the crystal's gonna bust. Your salt bay is gonna break.
I was about to cry.
Well, I'll be. You did it.
Guy in the background straight up still reminds me of. You did great, but another settlement needs your help.
I haven't seen half of these people. I don't even know where they're coming from.
I'm impressed that they like know something changed.
Good job, singular person who did it with no help. And definitely didn't alt tab at the end of the boss fight to go to OBS to get the shout out off the screen. And didn't kill the boss at all.
Jimmy.
The person who's now alt tapping to make a button for their stream deck specifically to cancel out shout outs. So that never happens ever again.
Everything but the game screen.
I have a button for that too, but I want to use that all the time.
That's fair.
Because that's now the third time that's happened.
Drew's bullying his mods. They're not even mods, and he's bullying them.
Mods.
He's bullying his chat, which is probably like just the norm, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Listen, the things that are upsetting me are compounding on top of each other. I'm not as mad as it sounds. I'm just not okay right now.
He's disappointed, chat. He's not mad.
Let's recap. I know that you've, as we've discussed, you know, negative things become recursive, and now we've also had some external negative things to tag on top of that. But let's try to objectively look back at this game, pros and cons. Big con, it let us play the game wrong.
Yeah.
That is my biggest complaint. I think that we would have enjoyed the game a lot more. It wouldn't have been as hard, which I think is what we were expecting out of it, was a big challenge. But I just don't think it should have let us play on what is essentially New Game Plus. I think we ruined the game for ourselves by making it take like 6 to 8 times longer than it should have. And that means that we like were complaining the whole time about not getting any weapons and armor because we just weren't progressing the way that the game wanted us to. So yeah, I think that is my major complaint. Cons, I generally enjoyed, pros, I generally enjoyed how this game felt to play.
I genuinely enjoyed it.
I like how this game felt to play. I thought the movement felt good. I thought the dodge roll felt good, give or take a few things like the lasers. Gunplay felt good.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't like the melee being forced like me to aim down sights, but to like use my gun.
Yeah.
I do wish that hip fire was a thing, so that way I didn't accidentally swing my melee. It was a thing eventually I got used to, but just as an overall like feeling, it wasn't big on it. I think there were some hitbox issues and inconsistencies, like we kind of talked about, that were like frustrating for me. Eventually, also that just became a thing that I understood and like adapted to for the specific boss or enemy. But it's just frustrating to feel like you did something like well and it just didn't matter. The more we did play the last tree boss, the more I did kind of enjoy it and like have less and less problems with it.
I just didn't like the lazy.
Also, this is my last complaint, but like the special as far as like path building and whatnot seemed awful. Like there was basically just like, what kind of damage do you want to deal? And that was as far as the specialization.
Doing so fucking do.
Even as like a full tank for me, most of the stuff, like whenever I was getting hit by the boss at the end, it did 2/3 of my health. So
Yeah.
it's like I can realistically only tank one hit as full tank, like max out armor.
Again,
wearing the heavy armor.
we
from the
were
beginning.
still playing on one difficulty above the recommended.
Sure. But also at that point, we had everything upgraded to max, which is like what they expect you to do.
Which apparently the game scales to your current gear level when you start a campaign. So we
Yeah.
started the campaign pretty close to, if not already maxed out. So it was all scaled to us anyway.
Oh, I guess that's true.
And then multiplied by the difficulty.
But then, okay, so if it's scaled to like your armor and stuff, then what's the point of going up a level? Like, what is the point of going up to nightmare mode after the replay if everything's scaled to you anyway?
I don't know.
Right? Because doesn't that mean that the difficulty
it does.
should like matter and impact as like they were originally intended?
I think
Doesn't
so.
make any sense.
Or maybe it's like they're scaled in a certain way. I feel like it probably has some form of fixed hit points or something. If that way progression does matter, but I can't say for sure. I don't know.
Maybe.
One thing I wanted to
don't know.
say though, I have a controversial opinion about you mentioned not being able to shoot without aiming in.
Mhm.
Can you imagine if there was a game that was like really fucking beloved, despite the fact that not only can you not shoot without aiming in, but while you're aiming in, you literally cannot move at all? I hate Resident Evil 4. I thought that it was unplayable.
Is that how Resident Evil 4 controls? I've actually never played Resident Evil 4, to be fair.
You cannot shoot unless you're aiming. You cannot move while you're aiming, and it pisses me off.
Yeah, that's like
That's my hot take.
That's like old GoldenEye rules, right? Like if you ever
basically.
played that game.
GoldenEye like auto aimed for you unless you hit the manual aim button.
But that's
so you
it
could
auto
shoot while
aim.
running, but you
Yeah,
couldn't do
but
that
then
in
if you were
Resident Evil.
actually trying to aim and like aim down sights, whenever you zoomed in, it would like it felt so wonky and it would like freeze you in your tracks to aim down sight.
Mm.
But that being said, the DLC I do think I enjoyed a lot more. The bosses were a lot better.
Yeah,
just overall.
I think so. They definitely learned a lot.
The areas were a lot better in my opinion. Like they did get repetitive the second time playing through it, and I don't know how like procedurally generated it is. So that's kind of a downgrade, but I don't know. The DLC was a lot more fun and a lot more challenging in an interesting way, rather than it always just seemed like every boss had annoying ads.
Agreed.
But yeah. That's my final take. I actually probably would bump this up by like a half point, like a 5.5 after the DLC, because I did enjoy the DLC more.
Dedicate to it. 6 out of 10 or 5 out of 10?
Nope.
Dedicate.
I'm okay with the out of 100 scale.
Lame.
That fat 55. I'm going to say my final score, unless you wanted to... Actually, I'm going to save my score. I want to hear Drew's pros and cons.
Well, I've obviously come out a lot more negative than you guys did.
yeah.
I like the boss design. I don't like the boss mechanics. No, I cannot remember a single boss throughout this entire game where I liked every single part of it. Every single boss has a little asterisk next to it that's a negative. So I like boss design. I like boss appearance. I don't like boss mechanics. I don't like fighting them. Player movement. Well, first off, player building, I don't like that you can't really build your classes in a way. There's really only one class, and that's shooty shooty bang bang. Anything else you build for, not good. So because of that, with player movement and player action, because you have to aim down your sights to shoot, which is the primary thing, I did not use my melee at all, so it didn't matter. But also, the melee was extremely rigid and slow, sluggish, and the amount of move sets within the melee options also lackluster and not good. All of the weapons are kind of the same. There's a couple cool ones, but like not really enough to really talk about. Maybe there was more cool ones that we didn't find, but then that comes into another flaw of the roguelite nature of this game and how poorly done I feel it was on how you're expected to replay this game, where the levels look very samey. Every single area that we went through in Earth looked pretty roughly the same. All of the enemies in those areas throughout the entire game were pretty roughly the same, and that carries over to every other one. So like the jungle one, although the jungle vastly differed from Earth, everywhere inside of the jungle was pretty roughly the same. So because of that, the roguelite nature of replaying these stages in adventure mode, for me, and I understand that other people would land differently on this, but this is for me, does not feel worthwhile at all whatsoever. The time that we spent replaying this game, of replaying the segments, horrible for me. Horrible. I know that you guys didn't feel as bad about it as I did. I fucking hated it. Fighting the new bosses, super fun. Super fun. But doing, redoing the content, hated it. The fact that the items are randomly placed and you have a chance to just never find them, don't like that. The fact that traits are randomly given to you based on your actions throughout the game, don't like that. But again, that goes back into player building and how it doesn't fucking matter if I get the mod for healing stuff, because I'm not a fucking healer, I'm just a different version of a shooty shooty bang bang. So it's like, it doesn't fucking matter. Beyond that, going to the difficulty that you guys talked about, I agree. I don't like that they work as New Game Plus in that way. They should have just labeled it that way, instead of having it labeled as easy, normal, hard, so on and so forth. That's not what a fucking difficulty is. If you're gonna do it that way, don't even have the fucking difficulty. Just do New Game Plus, because it doesn't fucking make sense. It doesn't fucking make sense. But even ignoring that, even throwing that into the wind, hard was too easy, nightmare was too hard. So it's like, there's no in between there. So what the fuck is the point of the two? And I understand that we were supposed to play normal, but if hard is too easy for me, and honestly, from the very start was too easy for me, I don't know about you two, but for me it felt too easy, then I can't imagine playing this game on normal. It would be a fucking cakewalk, and then I'm expected to replay it again on hard. I don't like the replayability of this game, and I feel like it's not present enough there, so why would I fucking replay the game on a harder difficulty when I didn't like it on normal? You know, I don't like this game on hard. Why would I go back and play it on nightmare? You know what I mean? And so from there, the difficulty becomes, and this is the reason we lowered it, everything is fucking bullet spongy, but also hits you in one shot. So, like, what the fuck is the point of building anything? What's the fucking point? So it's like, so moving completely away from the gameplay that I very clearly didn't like of what I just said, right? I very clearly didn't like the gameplay. What is left? What's left from that? Well, I said that I liked the boss design, but I don't like boss mechanics. From there, it's story and music. Music, barely fucking there. It was barely there. There was not a single point where I acknowledged the music, because it wasn't fucking there. Then there's story. We read fucking novels exploring the story of this game, which is a horrible way to deliver the narrative. But then the story inside of those novels were also boring. And that's carried into the cutscenes, into the general world. I know what happened in this game. Like, I have a grasp on it. I don't fucking like it. I don't think it grabbed me. I don't care about any of the characters. Ford over here could get bashed in by a golf club, and I wouldn't care a single inch. I don't fucking care about him. So it's like I don't care about anybody. I don't even care about my player character who has been emotionless and nothing the whole time. And even beyond that, speaking of caring about you, you weren't part of this story. This is a game that's meant to be played by 3 people. It is designed around that fact, and every single cutscene, it was just me. So you don't fucking exist. So no, I don't care about you because you weren't there. So it's like, I do not think that this was a horrible video game. I do not think that this game was horrible. But I by no means think that it was good. And if I was not playing it with you guys, I would have quit it so early in. Because I did not enjoy this video game. And because of that, because I'm landing on that, where every single positive that I can say about this game has a massive asterisk, for me it's a 3 out of 10. Because I just did not like this game. I thought that this was poorly designed in just about every single way imaginable. I don't think it's horrible, so it's not a 1 or a 2, but I definitely think it's bad. And I'm glad to hear that people are enjoying Remnant too. I'm happy to hear that, and I'm excited to eventually give that a try and hopefully correct some of these massive flaws that are highlighted in my brain with just thick yellow highlighter. So it's like I'm hoping that it fixes some of those issues because people have been praising it. But now, in the exact opposite of end of Devi with Starfield, I'm going to go into Remnant 2 expecting to not like it.
Yeah.
I'm not. So like because of that, I'm probably going to end up on better with Remnant 2. Just because I have such infinitely low expectations. That's where I'm at.
Out of all of that ramble, only want to challenge one thing.
What's up?
And before I challenge it, my question is, how many roguelites and roguelikes do you play? And would you consider yourself a fan of the genre?
Hades is the one that I've played the most. I like Dead Cells. I've played through Binding of Isaac, wasn't really my thing. I like Enter the Gungeon. I don't know. List goes on. I do.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
I'm
like.
not trying
I
to
wouldn't
say
call
this is
myself
like
I wouldn't call myself a roguelike gamer, but I do like roguelikes.
So
I just don't
this is coming
seek them
from
out.
someone who doesn't like roguelikes. I don't like roguelikes. I don't like roguelites. Even Hades, I thought it was great. Not for me. I don't like the genre. So when I hear the complaint in a game like this, where you were saying that the environments all felt samey, I cannot think of a roguelike or roguelite that I've played that I didn't think that about. Like Risk of Rain 2, the same exact levels on loop on repeat. Hades, the same exact levels on loop on repeat. Gunfire Reborn, the same exact levels on loop on repeat. Like every roguelite, even fucking Binding of Isaac, the only difference is how the rooms are attached to each other. It's all like the same shit over and over again, it feels like, just slightly different enemy spawns. So I think I give this game, like other roguelikes and things, a little bit of a pass on that, just because I think that's just the way this genre is.
Okay, let me shoot back.
Sure.
Remember that cave that we just went through earlier today?
Yeah.
That wasn't like random tiles put together. There was no difference there. That was the exact same fucking cave. We did that cave 3 times.
Yeah,
the exact
same enemy
fucking
layout and
cave.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I've done that
the
in
sewer.
multiple roguelikes.
The sewer, it was the exact same fucking thing. With Hades, at least each room is like a random pool that it can pull from. You know, there's some variation.
I think it is. I think we just got pretty poor picks on our pool.
And
But
that's
also
still a
probably
negative.
as
I'm not
much variation as
gonna
Hades.
I'm not gonna give the game a benefit of the doubt for things that it didn't show me. It should have showed me those things. When I do a room, it should lower the odds that I get that room again until I get a different room. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not gonna give the game the benefit of the doubt for things that I didn't see. I'm gonna judge it based on what I did see. You know what I mean?
Sure.
What I seen, I'm not impressed by.
Well,
But
that's
I'm excited to play a sequel. Hades is programmed to continue the side plots that you start. This game doesn't have that. This game doesn't even have side plots.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it
also
did.
like,
We gave that girl a watch.
Oh my god, we
know.
got a ring.
As
Oh my
far
god,
as,
look at that
like,
ring that I got at the end of the game that doesn't
roguelites
matter
and stuff
anymore.
and roguelites go as well. At least a lot of the ones that I play, things like Rogue Legacy, like fucking Gunfire Reborn and stuff like that. It feels like you can do a complete run through of the game like way quicker. If we were to do that like a whole thing as a run through again, it would still take us like what? Probably 10 hours.
I think
'Cause we
that
did
might be why
struggle.
there's such a lack in the variety, maybe by comparison, because a normal run
Yeah.
in most of these roguelikes are like an hour max.
Or like maybe like 2.5 to 3, depending on like
Yeah, that's
what
a good
it
point.
is. But it's like it's just it felt so long that to do like multiple runs is such a big ask.
That's a
think
difference
of it as
in the way that the games are designed. Hades is a roguelike game with a story, or roguelite game
Yes.
with a
Yeah.
story. This is a
But it has emphasis on
roguelite
the
game.
story.
This is a story-based roguelite game. It's different.
Yeah.
Like we were going through this game with a narrative. There was it's called a campaign. Like you know?
Yeah.
But Hades isn't that. I mean, Hades is a story game, but the story is secondary.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think I have a lot of issues with how long it takes to play through this game and the lack of story and rewards that it brings with it, especially narratively. And you can't be compiling like a bunch of lore and stuff in journals that are like 30 pages long. I don't know who on the development team needs to hear that, but like spread it out a little bit. If you
Yeah,
leave
for
a
sure.
page here and there, we'd probably be more willing to stop consistently to read one page of things than we would be to sit and read one book that is 30 pages long.
Beyond that, I
It's
pointed
just-
out the UI, fucking health bar down in the bottom right. Hate that. Should be in the upper left. I look up there more. In fact, there's literally nothing in the upper left. Why? There is something in the upper right that you guys haven't really been able to see. There's the mini map. Still nothing in the upper left. Why? The transmogging sucks. It just doesn't
Basically
work.
non-existent.
Yeah. So why even have transmogging at all? But even beyond that, transmogging, I don't like it in general. See this ritual hat skin that I'm wearing? Have this be a different item with different stats. It can look the same. Have it be a different item with different stats. You've already designed it. Like you have the model. So it's like I just
I
don't
have
like
settled.
transmogging.
I am giving the game quite a bit of benefits of the doubt, just because you know I only played one playthrough. I still quite enjoyed what I played. Obviously, I see all of the complaints and all the issues. I share most of them, but I think I settle on like a nice 5 for this game.
Yeah.
I think it's very mid. I don't think
think around
it's
this one.
I don't think it's good. I don't think it's awful. I think it's very mid.
I just think the DLC made me enjoy it a lot more than I was enjoying it. Because I absolutely did not like the whole campaign. But at least like the DLC had stuff involving like the Dreamer. There was more like backstory and like stuff going on. Also
DLC
like the
was
different
better than the
areas.
main game.
It was just the DLC was just in my opinion like way better. I mean
We
obviously
could tell
going back
that they
through the
learned a
time-
lot for that DLC,
Yeah.
and I'm very hopeful that they learned even more for the sequel. Which,
That's kinda
based
how
on
I
what chat
feel.
has said, I think they have.
Also, one more nitpick that doesn't really super affect the score. Because, like, the HP bar, it's just something I don't like. It doesn't really affect the score. Transmogging, I already talked about armor earlier, you know? Like, the transmogging specifically it doesn't really affect me. It's whatever. I don't like that the credits didn't have music. I know that's, like, small, but I don't like that. They were just silent the whole
Yeah,
time.
fair.
I didn't like that.
You know what? I will give a bonus to this game though. Whereas like I do think that the initial hub of the world is pretty lackluster, and there was like nothing to go and talk to people or do anything except for like buy maybe some temporary like ammo packs or whatever. But I did like the part where we came back in the main campaign, like found a key card, started unlocking some of the things and exploring a little bit in the main hub world.
That was
That
when
was
the game
really
was
fun. I wish they did
that
that
was
more.
really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree.
I wish they
I
had
think if it was
stretched that
kept
out more
unlocked-
instead of us doing
yes,
it like
if the-
twice.
Yeah, where it's like if there was like multiple levels and like the deeper you go, the more stuff you unlock, the more like lore and backstory. If they made this like almost like a tower setting, where each time you came back after going into a world and saving from the rot or the root or whatever the fuck, and then like resetting, coming here, getting more and more to the bottom of what's going on, that could have been a good way to physically show like the progression of the story.
Actually,
without-
imagine if they had just locked all of those fucking lore novels behind shit like that. Every time we get back from beating like a big boss, we've gotten
Would've been
like
way
a
better.
key, we unlock a new room, and then the lore feels like a reward that we got instead of just some random fucking book laying in the road that interrupts our journey. I think I would have liked that more.
Agreed. Because then it's like you're slowed down more. You're in a mindset to like sit and read if you want to.
It feels
Sorry.
optional when it's just placed randomly, but when it's like
Yeah.
when it's locked behind a door, it's like, oh, this must be special.
This must be
But
important.
also, don't
Yeah.
write fucking 35 pages of lore. You
Yeah.
still don't do that. That's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't care where that is. Don't do that. That's ridiculous.
I
Like,
think
If you
you're
want,
allowed
if
to
you
do it
want,
once.
yeah, I agree. If you want, fucking write out your 35 pages of lore, then have a coworker read it and TLDR it. Then make the TLDR the thing that the player finds.
Dude,
That would be
imagine
better.
If you get like the 30-page book, you flip all the way to the end, it just says TLDR. It's like, I was really lonely. It's just like
That's what
it.
I mean. Not all, like some of the Baldur's Gate books do that, where at the top
Yeah.
it gives you a TLDR of what the book is, and then it has like
Yeah,
2
true.
pages. And even then, that's only 2 pages. So it's like, what
And
the fuck?
even sometimes it doesn't have the pages. Sometimes it's literally like you'll pick up a book, it'll be like, this book is the story about this thing. It's like a synopsis of the entire novel, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. And then
Yeah.
you move on about your day.
Have you guys
But yeah.
found? Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna. Spoilers.
Ooh.
That's an
Oh,
off-stream
yeah.
question.
Fair.
Just, just I don't know. I wanted.
I feel like we've been pretty thorough in our reviews.
I agree.
I have so far, and I haven't played Lies of P yet. I know that just came out. I haven't played it yet. I have not played a single Souls-like game that is 3D and similar to Dark Souls that I've ended up good on. It has not happened once. It happened with 2D games. Like I like Hollow Knight, so it's happened with 2D games. But so far there hasn't been a single 3D game where I've ended up like super positive.
I can say super confidently from my perspective that so far Lies of P is the best Souls-like I've played, period, that's not been made by From Software.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, really? You like it better than Hollow Knight?
I do.
Ooh.
I haven't finished it yet either, so I just
That's
based
fair,
on
fair.
the mechanics and like themes and everything so far, I think it has the potential to be something I liked more than Hollow Knight. I don't know. I'm not gonna say outright before I finish it that it's better, but it feels really fucking good.
But initial like reviews and like feel of the game is pretty high
if it
quality.
maintains this level of quality from beginning to end, it's like 9 or 10 level. Like it's very good,
Interesting. Okay.
in my opinion.
That's fair.
Though I am heavily biased because it is basically fucking Bloodborne and Nier Automata slapped together with some seasoning of Pinocchio drizzled on top. Like, Pinocchio, okay, I wasn't really into that in the beginning, but Bloodborne and Nier Automata are like 2 of my favorite video games ever, and this feels like those 2 had a baby, so...
Also, Maker said, "Sorry, Drew, I can't agree with you on the health bars. I look down for that. Take it up with a therapist because the psychiatry says you don't. So take it up with them, not me. I didn't. It's not a me thing. That's psychiatry. Take it up with them. Take it up with the entirety of the site. Go to like a psychiatry convention and go up on the stage and say, I look down, and then do that, and then they'll listen to you. But that's not a me thing. It's psychiatry.
I think for me, I also look down, but that's also because the way I sit is at an angle where I'm like.
I mean, I do look
looking at my
down.
monitor. Yeah.
It's just I'm like, psychiatry says that I notice the top left more often, and since I've noticed that and acknowledged that in my brain, I do that. So it's like
You said do.
I do. So
So
like it's just I'm like I don't know logically if it would affect the game, but I do know that I very rarely noticed that y'all were in low health without being told, while actively trying to notice that you guys were in low health the entire game.
Yeah, I was pretty good about noticing it, but okay, so like for me, I have a 2 monitor setup. I lean to my left and like lean on my desk as I'm like playing. so my head is automatically like angled down at the bottom right corner of my monitor in general. So that's actually probably the first thing I notice on everything. But that's just a personal thing. I don't think that's for everyone. I do agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying personally, I agree with. Was it Maker that said that?
Mm-hmm. 360 no scope.
Wow, there's no damage, huh? Crazy.
After everything, I think I could see myself playing this again. Ow, you hit me!
I have a lot of arrows in my head. That was crazy.
Well,
like that
that
you
was
had
my
to
clip. Look
reload.
how much health you got left on.
Wow.
That's it. I'm killing myself.
That's it. I'm killing myself.
That's it. I'm killing myself. All right, well.
That's it. I'm Persona
Man, what
3.
what an ending. Yeah, what an ending to the game. It's crazy, guys.
That was
What did
Remnant,
chat
everybody.
think? I'm curious. We got all of our opinions. Chat, as a
Yeah, true.
viewer, what did you think of Remnant from the Ashes? If you've played it before, or if you haven't, you know, what did you think
Yeah.
about watching some people play this game? Did this look fun from a viewer's perspective? Did this look boring, but it was only fun because we were suffering? Was it?
No. It's a good question. I feel like mostly Drew's chat would have a better answer to that because they watch us play it consistently. But
Your chat was here
I
all
am
night.
interested. You know. I mean, obviously, I think what I was hearing, like Firelime really enjoyed the game, is what it seemed like.
Mm-hmm.
I
I was so
There's
excited to
some other
see him. I
people.
thought he was fake.
Yeah,
Thought he wasn't a real person
we
who
do
fell off the
assume
face of the earth, you know?
Firelight
Well,
is fake.
Emo, we're not talking
so
about
sure.
2, we're talking about 1, so talk about 1 right now.
Yeah. I would like to eventually play 2. Like, were you trying to set a date for that at all? Or just like whenever we can all get it, is basically what we're saying.
They have,
I feel like I want to wait a bit.
apparently they have 0 way to contact them at all whatsoever. So, like, I
That's
can't,
crazy.
like, I can't talk to them, so. Even if there was a way for me to get them free, I cannot contact them. They don't have an email. They don't respond to their Twitter or Instagram. So it's like they don't have anywhere that I can do it. I
You know what
even
else?
contacted Gearbox, and it's Gearbox, so they're not going to reply to me.
Another thing that I'm curious of, as I mentioned earlier, that negativity is recursive. So every time that
Sure.
we notice a negative thing, it feels worse. I wonder if our reviews, even if it only made a half point or a 1 point difference, I wonder if our scores would have been better if we didn't have like 30 people constantly in the back of our heads, little tiny voices going, "This one sucks compared to the first one, or the second one, by the way."
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that people did that. I'm more or less just making an observation of, did that have any impact in like how we viewed the game?
I don't think it did, but obviously there's no way for me to know that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, did y'all know that you can get up to at least 10 armor sets?
I think more than that, me constantly in my brain comparing it to like a Dark Souls or a Bloodborne or so on and so forth. And that's just natural. I can't stop that. That's just a human being thing. I
We make
can't.
connections
Yeah.
and form
Yeah.
patterns, yeah.
So, like, I think if anything, that affected my feelings of this game infinitely more than somebody saying that a sequel that
Sure.
I haven't played or seen or know anything about is better.
Yeah. Which
Fair
to
enough.
be in Remnant's defense of that though is like, while it is a Souls-like in a sense, being a roguelite is like, it's not gonna have the same scope of world or creativity in like all those different scenarios because things like Elden Ring and all that shit is like insane with that, like all the connectability of like different routes you can go, all these like different areas with different themes and like color schemes, and it's just like it's pleasant to the eye to explore and go out and like fight these huge like daunting bosses, and like you push, you struggle, you die like 30 times to a boss, you finally overcome it, and it's a sense of like encouragement and like achievement. Whereas like this is meant to be replayed, and because of that, I didn't get a sense of like whenever we played on Nightmare and we played like bosses that took us like 30 tries, I felt good after we beat it. All the other stuff though, we beat within like 10 tries or so. And I don't have the same like hurdle overcoming feeling that I do in like the Souls like games or Souls games in general. But maybe that's just me as well. I don't know. It's kind of going back to what Drew said, where it's like normal would have been a cakewalk. Hard was still too easy for us, and Nightmare was just slightly too hard.
Hey Drew, that YouTube video that you're circling on stream, that's a good video. Who uploaded that?
Some loser. I talk about procedural generation very briefly in that game, in that video.
And whether or not the size of the world actually makes a positive or negative impact, which is something I've thought about a lot. I'm sick of every game being giant open world.
I agree. I agree with that, but I still think I don't know. There's like a way to fill out the world and the way that like the amount of content to the ratio of the size of the world should be. And I think the level of care and quality in like the content it matters. Cuz you can't just fill everything like in a Skyrim like world with a bunch of fetch quests or a bunch of like just like nothing random bandits that you're just killing over and over and over again and expect it to feel like the world's filled out. No, you need like unique like settings, unique characters, unique all this stuff. Otherwise, there's no point in having a world that big. Just make a game in like a year or something and then toss it out. If you're gonna do that.
Thank you for
like,
recapping
Pokemon
the
Arceus
entirety
is.
of that video.
You're
Yep.
welcome.
Because I talk about both of those things that you just said.
I haven't seen it yet.
You
Because
know,
I
it's one
just
game
realized
that
the other
this-
day I wasn't following I was subscribed to your Drew Sunn Plays account. I wasn't subscribed to actual Drew Sunn for some reason.
Usa
I
did the
still
same
don't
way.
like From Software's quest structure, man. Someday they're gonna figure it out, but I hate it. I don't want them to guide me to shit, but I would at least like the NPC to roughly, vaguely hint at shit.
There's a thing
NPCs
in
Elden Ring will be like, "Thank you for your help. We'll meet again someday," and then they teleport to a random fucking rock 6 years underground into a pit, and it's like, "Oh, good, you found me. If you didn't, you would have missed half the content because of this quest being absent."
I think that they did good on that a little in Elden Ring, but specifically with the Ronnie storyline.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that's the biggest
the good
side
one.
quest in that game. So it's like I think that, but every single other side quest in that game is exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, they just appear places, and you have to luck out and stumble upon them.
There's a cool thing in Red Dead Redemption 2, which obviously is a much more simulation style game than like an Elden Ring. But in Red Dead Redemption 2, you can actually play that whole game without a map, just by interacting with NPCs around you that will give you directions, or looking at signs that are in places giving you directions. And I know not everybody's the biggest fan of that game, but that game does a lot of impressive stuff in the simulation kind of genre.
When it comes down to pure technical marvel and like, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is a super impressive game. I didn't enjoy playing it, but holy shit, it blew my mind.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I didn't think it was fun, but it was impressive. When the horse shit, I was like, whoa.
Do we have any closing thoughts in relation to Remnant, either of you? Or I cut the VOD so that I can...
I feel like it brought us closer, and I love you too.
Love you too, man.
I love you too.
My closing statement is not worth $60. Get it on sale. Play with some friends that you really like and want to hang out with and just kind of like vibe, but you're also kind of competitive and gamers.
This game is worth $20. This game is worth $20.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think $20 is a good price point as long as you have friends to play it with. Playing it solo, not worth. Would never do it. That's my final statement.
Oh yeah, solo this game would be boring as fuck.
I think this game is worth a net $20, as in out of all 3 people, it equals $20. But right now it's 40. So, and Remnant
Is it
$2
$40 right now?
Remnant from the Ashes is $40. and then Remnant 2
Wow.
is 50.
How old? Wait, is this game newish? Like, when did this game
Came out
come
in
out?
2019.
2018?
It's 4 years
2019?
old. 4 years old. Almost exactly 4 years old.
$40 for. That's a whole different thing. I would say it should be cheaper at this point.
Yeah,
but
I
that's
think it
just
should be
me.
half that price right now, especially
And that
since the
doesn't
sequel
include the
came out.
DLC.
Yep. Yeah.
So that's about, give or take, 10 to 15 hours of game for $40. And that 10 to 15 hours is mid
Yeah.
at best.
I think
I'd
I'd rather spend it gambling. So it's just you do what you want.
I got 50 hours out of it. Looks like you guys got 35. I apparently had some time in the game. I think I had only played the Earth area before.
Gotcha. I didn't even know you'd played before.
Yeah, I played it super fucking long ago. I started it. We did like one session of playing it or so, and then like they made it free on Epic, and all my friends got it for free on Epic, and I didn't because I already owned it. And then we found out after the free
Not
thing on Epic
crossplay.
went away that there was no crossplay between Epic and Steam, so all my friends continued to play without me, and I just stopped on Earth.
Big F.
Sucks. But it's
So
okay. I
now
finally got
we're
to play
here.
it. Thanks to you boys.
Exactly.
Yeah. I finally got to play it.
Yeah.
It's more close to 30 hours.
Yep.
Yeah,
Of
we've had some
gameplay
downtime,
time.
just leaving the game open and stuff.
Mm.
Chatting, bathroom breaks, etc.
But that's including the
chat.
DLC, which isn't included in the main game.
Yeah.
In the DLC, we played twice.
We also only played through the game to completion once, which isn't the intention. Not to say that everyone will do that, or not to say that everyone will play it multiple
Chat.
times.
Don't forget to go follow Drew and Devi. Both of their are linked. Both of them are linked in the description or the title of the stream. So go
Yeah, I
click and
actually
follow.
stream again. Didn't that say? What the fuck?
Yeah, she's yeah. And then also go follow Drew's YouTube because he does post his VODs on Drew Sunn Plays and also does Drew Sunn like video essay style content, which you would probably like.
Solid YouTube content.
Love some Drew content. So go follow it.
We
And
beat the main
also-
game in 16 hours.
Wipe
Try
your
doing
ass.
Yeah, make sure to wipe your ass, y'all.
Like right
Shouldn't
now,
have
or
tanked.
I said, dude,